truth and light, where the spirits dance all night. The Creator gang shines bright, guiding us with all their might. Trumpets sound across the sky as we raise our voices high, praising the one most high, under the auspicious watchful eye. We sing songs of love and grace in this sacred space. For the Creator gang we embrace, their wisdom we chase, with trumpets playing in tune under the silvery moon. We dance until the morning sun, this connection never undone. Harmony in every beat, our faith is concrete. Through the pages of the OSP, ancient wisdom on display, teaching us the righteous way, leading us to a brighter day. With each trumpet blast, we're reminded of the past and the love that will ever last in this divine contrast. United in spirit, we uplift and hear it. We sing songs of love and grace in this sacred space. For the Creator gang we embrace, their wisdom we chase, with trumpets playing in tune under the silvery moon. We dance until the morning sun, this connection never undone. We sing songs of love and grace in this sacred space. For the Creator gang we embrace, their wisdom we chase, with trumpets playing in tune under the silvery moon. We dance until the morning sun, this connection never undone.
Family, you know what the vibes is. Still our shalom, still our shalom. Yes, family. Large up yourself, pick up yourself. Give me a 1 in the chat if I could be heard clearly, family. Yes, highly Jah over I and I. Big oblige of yourself. Salute to the righteous. You know what I mean? Gods and goddesses, paraphilian gods. Pray to get in the building. I see you chiming in, family. We get an early morning start. Well, I just woke up out the bed. Got a text from my brother Malik. I'm mad to be excited and amped up. Asked me if I was going live. Nigga, I hopped out the bed and said, bitch, I'm live. There I is. Y'all want to hop on, man. It's open discussion. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about the debate. It was an excellent debate. You know what I mean? Salute to the team Kemet. But of course, we took that victory. You know what I mean? When it came down to the information, we took that victory. Daryl Cosmon laid the foundation. Malachi Maccabee came back and cleaned the floor. Cosmon Cal did his thing like always. Then I came back and you know what I mean, shut it down. But we getting word that Cosmon round got like 10, 15 minutes knocked off. I gotta get more information on that. That's crazy. Because I remember we was doing a debate. I don't know what happened to the screen. Something happened, you know what I mean? I don't know all the ins and outs. But we hearing that a lot of Cosmon round got clipped, but we'll get to that. But overall, we took that victory. Jabari, as we wasn't gonna expect, wasn't on topic. He drifted off talking about something that was totally off topic. That's why I kind of pinned my round specifically to that. Because I know they was on drift off topic and start to deal with the Europeans. So, you know what I mean? I was the boogeyman for that part. Let me drop the link if anybody want to come in. You know what I mean? You know, we got the Kemetic diss track. Let's go ahead and play that Kemetic diss track before we get started. Let's go ahead and give it a run. Let's go ahead and give it a run. You know what I mean? Let me light my split first. Another thing. Here's another thing when you know you want to debate. When you have the after party and everybody want to share their screen and start dropping knowledge as if they're in the debate. Nah, you trying to clean up mess. You trying to clean up what you couldn't show in the debate. You know what I mean? Anytime you got to show and try to explain like you're giving another teachings after the debate, after party, that should tells you a lot right there. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Before we play the Kemet disc, make sure to get your bitters.
Bitter Sweet Herbals, where the taste is bitter, but the results are sweet. bittersweetherbals.com.
Run the rhythm.
Bitter Sweet Herbals, where the taste is bitter, but the results are sweet. bittersweetherbals.com.
Yes, family, make sure to get your bitters, you dig? And let the rhythm run low, you know. We're going to talk about it. Anybody want to jump on there with a link? Nat Peasy, I see you. Peace, gang. Yeah. Yeah, Critter is undefeated. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the topic was on cosmology. And notice, when you go back and look at the debate, when you look at Asar's round, when Asar goes into his cosmogony, he starts talking about God creating, God this, God that in the text. One thing I noticed that the Creator Gang can do and display is talk about and show creation without a deified figure. When you talk about creation about the Bible, they got to have a deified figure. That deified figure is God. When you talk about creation in the Kemetic text, they have a deified figure, Atum or Ptah. Ptah and Atum is the oldest deities, or the creator God deities. But these creator God deities are not aspects of nature. They are men starting out. When we present our information about creation, we do not show no deity, no God. If you go back and look at Daryl Round, not once did he mention a deified figure creating anything. When you look at Asar Round, he has a deified figure talking about creating. So that's the beautiful thing about creating gang. We don't have to display a deity to describe creation. While the biblical scholars, the Kemetic scholars, they got to represent a deity. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing that stands. So when we say creator is ever present, or when we say the Jehovah that we follow is not a man, we show approval on that. Peace to the righteous gods and goddesses. Salute Sonetta for having a debate. You know what I mean? Like, you know, my round took the breath out of Jabari. If you go back and look at my round, after my round, Jabari goes after me. I took the breath out of that nigga. The same way I took the breath and the soul out of El Yara, is the same way I took the soul and the breath out of Jabari. And he was fluttered. After my round, he goes back. You can see he's disorientated. He don't know which direction, how to travel. He starts to insult my round. That's the best thing they can do, insult. Oh, that was one of the worst rounds I ever heard in a debate. No, it's not. You got fluttered because you got cut. And if you want to talk about the worst rounds, Your round was the worst out of all of them. You wasn't even on topic. And I know you wasn't going to be on topic. And I carried my round specifically for you. And I counted your round. Because you want to talk about the Dennis and John Newbro 1881. I ran down a list of Europeans who basically reconstructed your idea of modern day Kemet. I even stated the best of the black Egyptologists still sit at the feet of these European Egyptologists. So when I laid that foundation, and then I exposed the Shrine of Ma'at, exposed their Rosicrucian order. Now he's not affiliated with the SRSS Society. Yeah, man, we put Jabari in a box yesterday, man. Nepal too. Assar is the only one who came out his text and tried to explain creation. And another thing, these cats are supposed to be scientific, right? Daryl Cosmon is the only one who demonstrated a scientific method to back vortexia. He showed herbs spinning in a ball of water in a vortex motion and proved that vortexia condenses matter in the center of the vortex. He showed a scientific method to prove that. And then Cosmon came back and showed a scientific method about cymatics, how sound create matter, or creates objects, structures. Another scientific method. They produced no scientific method at all. I saw a reading from the glyphs. I exposed that at the end. Nigga, them glyphs you try to read and your explanation of the glyphs, Carl Richard gave you that. Samuel Birch gave you that. George Zagoa told you how to read the glyphs and which directions. So we basically shut all that down, man. It was a good debate, though. You know what I mean? It wasn't too hostility. No hostility and nothing like that, because these brothers pretty cool. You know what I mean? So we was able to get it in. Would you say just me, Nepal was a joke? Yeah, Nepal round, I don't know. Her screen wasn't showing, so she ain't get a chance to get it in like she probably could have. She got it in better at the after party than a debate. But when you can't show your screen, you got to present. That can be frustrating. I know how that is. But nonetheless, man, we took that victory. Man. When you see that, when you see it, when you see the debate, not the Q&A, not the after party, the debate, the 3-4 round debate. Once you see that, you're gonna know who won. See, they try to win off of technicalities like the Q&A and the after. They trying to give you the illusion like they done. Nah, when you see that debate, you're gonna see. Preach to the righteous God, Bronze Yogi. What's good, kid?
Peace to the God, man. I just want to jump on here right quick, man. I'm at this football game, but yeah, one of the
I can't
things.
see you. I can't see you. What up, Mally? I can't see you, Bronze. There you go.
Yeah, one of the things, of course, we knew it was going to get on the white man type thing, right?
Right.
And so when you brought up the point of that they had to come through the European scholars, they was like, there's a difference, as if like their situation was validated because they technically didn't write it. You know what I'm saying? So they try to. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
It's like they try to validate their side because the quote unquote Cometians wrote the text, and then the white man was just the translator of it.
And see, that's like, the thing. That's the thing. That's where they go wrong at, because the translation of the text is all European understanding. Because the niggas who wrote the text didn't come up from the grave and say, this what this means. So these Europeans literally put their own ideology, own mind on what Egypt, what they think Egypt. You remember what the nigga who created the Old Middle and New Kingdom, Christian Charles said, nigga, we don't know what the Egyptians believe. We created this Old Middle and New Kingdom based off the length of history. You know what I mean? So their whole ideology and outlook of Egypt today is European based. Now the ancient architect, yes, our shit, but that's dead. Ain't nobody from that time explained and left a lineage of explanation what these glyphs mean. You understand, King?
Exactly.
Yeah. Where you at, King? You at a game?
Yeah, my short legger, she out here cheerleading.
Nice, man. Y'all be safe out there too, King. Mally.
Man, what's the word? What is the word? Bronze. What's the word, big homie?
Mac Bomb Maccabee, what it do, fam?
Man, love, light, and balance, man. Hey, just up, man. Been up, wheels still turning.
What you say, Mally? Bow-legged in the arms and shit?
Yeah, bow-legged in the shoulders. Still amped about this execution, man. That was an execution last night. It was real precise. It was real thorough on our end, you know what I mean? And They didn't even go into Kemet. Asar attempted to and try to bring the Big Bang out, but we debunked that real quick. Jabari had 2 20-minute rounds to go into Kemet, and he failed to do that. And of course, Nepal ain't going to Kemet. So they didn't even like, for anyone that fancy themselves as judging that and claim that they won. You're saying they won by not keeping or sticking to the topic. It's impossible to win a debate if you don't stick to the topic. What's the topic? The science of cosmogony, creation, and time. OSP versus all of the ancient Kemetic literature.
Right.
All of it.
Right.
You feel me? What you found out last night is Jabari is not a Cometian scientist at all. He doesn't even know Kemet like that. His whole point was to show up and to try and discredit what we talking about by playing on like your emotional and racial biases and all that extra stuff, man. Like, look, we stuck to the topic. We brought the science out. We rebutted everything they came out with. You feel me? Shit, the only thing anybody can say is when it come down to like them question and answer round. When Cal was asking them questions, he was on their ass. I really don't like that methodology of interrogation though. Like, you gotta at least give a nigga a minute or something to answer. You feel me?
You know what? I agree with you on that, but like you say last time in the debate with the Hebrews, they try to run off of technicalities.
Yeah.
I look at the Q&A as technicalities and the after party Q&A as technicalities.
Absolutely.
The debate, the rounds is the meat. That's the point of the debate.
That's the fight.
You don't win a debate at the looking at the halftime show. We talk about the information and we look at the rounds of each individual who went. We cooked them boys. Jabari was flooded. You can see that.
Yeah, man. Look, hands down, it wasn't even close. You dig? What I was saying was, if we gonna do a question and answer, the person gotta at least have the person you grilling. We gotta at least get that nigga a minute to answer. I don't like because look, you could be made to look like you don't know what you're talking about. If it's an interrogation type, like soon as you open up your mouth, Jabari will say, "Okay, move on." And the motherfucker move on. Like, okay, now you gotta shut up and be quiet. You can't explain yourself. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Because
I can eat that. If that's what they want to, if those are the technicalities they want to win off of, nigga, go ahead.
Yeah, no doubt. That's all. That would be the only thing. That and Cosmo and Cal's round. Now look, if y'all want to go look at most of the debate, all you got to do is go over to the Creative Gang Facebook group. It's still up in there.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
I rewatched it. I rewatched it early this morning, bro. That deal was lit, boy.
Yes, sir.
That deal was lit. Your round, shit, Daryl round, my round, nigga. And look, if you had a chance to hear Cosmo and Cal's round, that deal was a major league problem.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear that, man, because when it was his turn, he was probably maybe 3 to 5 minutes in, and he was cooking,
man, bro.
And then it shut off.
Yep.
I didn't even know that it shut off, yo. That's crazy.
See, we heard all of it. We heard all of it on the backstage where we was at.
Right.
So if Sinetta's recording caught that from back, if he was recording from backstage where we was at, then whenever he put the debate up, Cal's round gonna be on there. But if he was recording off a link that was purchased for it, then it ain't gonna be on there.
Yeah, that's ugly. That's the case too. That's ugly.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be on there. You know what I mean? And on the real, Cal should have been able to start his round over from that point. Once it was realized that he ain't that nobody heard,
that is true.
We should have stopped right there and say, look, he need to go again.
Yeah, because when it finally came back up, Nate Paul was like, she was arguing with us in the chat, talking about it ain't been no 20 minutes. It's like, how you gonna tell us when we was sitting back waiting?
Right, that part.
Yeah, no, I'm saying regardless, like if they didn't hear and it's timed out, then look, we need to go ahead and get the. If it's the majority of his round, you might as well go ahead and let him do his whole round though.
All over me.
That's what I thought they was gonna do. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But other than that, man, we ain't complaining, bro. Look, we came and did what we supposed to do, man. We executed last night. You know what I mean? Right. Kemet can't talk about creation without bringing up these freaky ass incestuous gods. You can't talk about cosmogony either. You did. And you for sure can't talk about no time if you over here pumping mythological gods.
Right.
So they weren't equipped to even handle the topic. And why? Because it ain't in Kemet, y'all. It ain't there.
And
You know what I mean?
another thing, you can tell them knuckleheads and size chat, they don't be paying attention because when Jabari was trying to make that point on Fort Sumter, that was already debunked in Zion Lex debate.
Right. And no, and not only that, he didn't source the actual sentence where he said nigga. He just referenced it. So, and he's supposed to be the high source referencer type of guy. So I'm like, bro, you ain't even. That's another thing. Ain't none of them really read what you know. What I mean, their contention with Owaski when it came to certain things.
Right. I think you said that too. Like, well, go ahead and show it. Show that script.
You asked me about who is Hojax and Fatma. And what's their name? Are those a real? I'm like, man, y'all Egyptians don't even have names y'all agree upon. You know, you got Cheops. Who is Cheops? That's supposed to be Khufu, right? He's a different name. So it's like, I said, he's known as the pyramid builder. Oh, no, but is that recall? I'm like, man, come on, man. That shit was lightweight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was lightweight, man. Niggas that have no wings to stand on, flying on.
Nigga, that shit was fun.
Yeah, it was, yo.
That shit was fun. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm. Niggas fell right into our hands.
Mm-hmm. Bro, right into it. Got that ass.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
no type of science. And then at the after party, shit, nigga, we even turned up at the after party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's how you know, not to cut you, that's how you know somebody lost, is when you got to come to the after party and show screen and give another lesson. I'm like, nah, nigga, all that's done. We just chopped it up talking. Y'all want to go ahead and start teaching again because y'all know y'all took that L. When I ain't gonna about to go on the after party and start teaching again because I know I did damage already.
Mm-hmm.
I can prove nothing. When people see it, it's self-explanatory. But
hey, man, play that Kemet diss track real quick, man.
Go ahead and run a diss track real quick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to run that shit like 2 or 3 times back to back, bro. That shit is hilarious.
Oh yeah, man, that deal funny. Play that deal.
Let's run a diss track. Peace, y'all. Peace, King. Yes, I create the only. Did you see the debate, King? Let me know in the chat. Run the rhythm. Let's run the track. Creator gang is undefeated. Creator gang is undefeated. Creator gang is undefeated. Know that. Know that. They not like us. Separate the real from the fake is a must. We stand on Creator and no God we trust. Team Kemet got crushed into powder and dust. Woo! Kemet looking bad now. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many men down? Look at us all running, ducking, trying to skip town. Now power one it in. You Hebrew, what you Kemet now? Siding with the people that enslaved your own people now? Chop you up into pieces and throw you in the river now. Reggie right beside you, get ate by Kemet, crocodile. Look, we got them running, covering square miles. Scared to death, what's left? Only to take the crown. Get smashed down on your own stomping ground. We took over like the Hicksers on your turf doing a disco. 2-stepping, no half-stepping with the info. You wouldn't even know the book of the dead, bro, if it wasn't for the translation done by my sparrow. Your time's narrow, semi-missiles blow out your arch arrows. Arches down, so goes the pharaoh. I saw him reading the glyphs like he an expert, but where he learned that from? This about to hurt. First translation came from Samuel Birch. European Egyptology gave you it first. You couldn't translate a bird to a word without looking up them European definition verbs. Y'all niggas acting like y'all blackity black, frontin' to the people, man, y'all niggas actually whack. Your pathetic comedic creation meant it's a trap. The blind leading the blind with no actual facts. Jabari Osaze, you softer than Sade. Come to find out he followed Yahweh. That was your execution, you par Rosicrucian. Western thought you using, you are quite confusing. Don't know what you doing, how my eye got you moving. Right now you are losing, at your wake I'm viewing. R.I.P. communion, mummy wrapped in ruin. OSP is ruling, science has been proven. All motion moving, you live in an illusion. Who you think you fooling, think you need some schooling. It's like Reggie out here living in a ghost town, walking around like I see dead people around. I don't believe in spirits, but I believe them now. Stuttering Stanley, you can have a seat now.
Stuttering Stanley, stuttering Stanley, stuttering Stanley, stuttering Stanley.
Shut up, you freak! Freaky Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. 69 gods, 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. 69 gods, 69 gods. Creator gang is undefeated. Creator gang is undefeated. And it's gonna remain that way. And it's gonna remain that way. Yeah, that's how we do to the losers around here.
Stuttering Stanley! Shut up, you freak!
That's Reggie new name, Stuttering Stanley.
Hey, bro. Hey, the comedians they was kind of hating on the song at first, but as the song kept going, it was like, oh snap! And then when that stuttering Stanley came on, boy, Cass was weak.
That was it right there. Even them niggas had to laugh on that shit. They're like, good night. Yeah. Bury them boys, man.
Man, yeah, man. Easy
Kemet,
work.
Yeah, Kemet didn't explain their creation myth. They didn't go into Atum. They didn't go into Ptah. They didn't go into how these particular deities created these elements, Tefnushu, which is wind and moisture. They didn't go into none of that.
Man, Ptah didn't even come up last night.
Wow. God didn't even come up. They didn't even bring their God who created up.
That's what I'm saying. So whoever told us from day one, you're clearly delusional. They didn't even stick to the topic.
Yeah,
they turned that into, look, you know what they did good at? They did good at not sticking to the topic. That's what they did good at, man.
Right.
They did good.
No, go ahead, Ken.
They did good at the white man. That's
all we heard.
That's all
we was hearing. Paul read a damn 1940 census from Virginia some damn where.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the hell does this got to do with the debate? Y'all not even going into Kemet and openly displaying these sciences.
Right.
That's all y'all had to do.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And so every time you come trying to shame Owaspy with your little racial, you know what I mean, remarks or whatever, you always end up looking bad in the end because that ain't what it's saying.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So
and Jabari's so stuck off the drunk being the dirty, filthy black people nigga. When I showed that picture of Narmer, you let me know if Narmer is behaving as a drunk, slaying his brother, killing his brother, wherever. And I showed that in the debate. I showed nigga, you got the very first pharaoh, 3100 BC, killing his brother. And this is our first example. Where is the principles of Ma'at? I ran down some of the principles of Ma'at and showed that Narmer didn't follow them. And he knows this. So how are we going to sit here and talk about the European? How are we going to sit here and talk about what the European did to us when the very first example of a black leader is killing another black man? Jabari, you have nothing to stand on to wipe that off, man. None of them do.
None of them, bro. And then Nepal, she bakes her whole round off of I mean, again, they say the heat doesn't come from the sun. The heat doesn't come from the sun. That's all she kept saying. She kept repeating it. Right? Boy, when Cosmon jumped up there, boy, and I'm talking about so tactfully and skillfully made her look like a damn snail, lower than snail nuts, boy. When he was like, well, okay, if that's the case, then why is the space between sun and earth freezing cold?
Exactly. You gotta explain that now.
Nigga, that shut everything down.
Yeah.
Now that means the heat from the earth comes from the earth.
Exactly. And somebody left a comment. Daryl left showed a comment that somebody left in agreement, and that's true.
Yeah, exactly. And
the Earth's vortex heats up the Earth, but they don't. Like you say, Mally, light years behind motherfuckers.
Light years, but he hurried up and did. But see, that's what I'm saying. So for anybody saying that she did an excellent job, you sadly mistaken. Well, she built her whole round up. She built her whole round around that they say heat doesn't come from the sun. They say the earth doesn't get its heat from the sun. They say that. This is what Owaspy is saying. Folks, like, come on, this is silly. She kept saying that until bruh just debunked her whole talking point in a couple words. You explain why the space between the sun and the earth is freezing cold, -400 degrees Fahrenheit. Why is the James Webb telescope getting colder going toward the sun? Right. Then he pulled that article up, shut all that down. Look, that ended her whole round.
And then not only that, no, go ahead, King, go ahead,
And
finish.
then look, then when Sor was talking, you know what I mean, we decided, so you know what? Look, Mally, we know you got your round timed out, but look, go ahead and debunk that whole Big Bang in a couple minutes and then jump into your round.
Easy work.
Say less. Say less. So y'all, what y'all seeing is everything that they came out with, we successfully rebutted that and debunked it, then got into our round.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? He's the only one that went into his text, but he tried to preach Big Bang out of Kemet.
And not only this, he did not show us any objective examples.
Exactly.
He's showing us the glyphs on the walls of Kemet, reading from the Book of the Dead, and he reading about God. I'm like, hold up, who is the he you talking about? And then when he put up the text, the Egyptian books of the dead, it say God on it. He reading, and it say God is the one doing the creating. My nigga, you sound like a Christian right now. You sound no different than these Hebrews talking about God created the elements and the heavens and the earth. You sound the same way right now.
But see, that's the kicker, because remember that whole remember dude that was saying the Big Bang can't be taught as an article of faith because it is a theory.
Right.
Remember he said that? Old boy, what was his name? I forgot his name or whatever. But he George Lumiere or something like that. He ended up saying that to the Pope because the Pope wanted to teach it as a scientific fact, and he was like, "Nah, you can't even do that." You know what I mean? This right here is a straight up theory.
Exactly. So this nigga, and see, look at that. The nigga telling you it's a theory. It's a Big Bang theory. The creation Kemetic myth is mythological. So you mixing theory and myth trying to prove a fact.
Exactly, bro. And then this was in the 1930s, right? And he's straight. And look, it was a conversation between him and Pope Pius XII, bro. So it's no wonder that Asar sounds like a Christian because it's a Christian ideology.
Facts.
For the most part.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's a Christian ideology that came out in the 1930s. Facts. Which means it wasn't taught in ancient Kemet. See that? Everything they came out with, bro, we shut it down and debunked that shit.
Yeah.
So
they didn't stand on their scriptures. Because if we dealing with cosmology, if we dealing with the origin, the first thing you're supposed to go into is the origin of your creation myth. I ain't hear Atum or Ptah, or maybe I missed it. I ain't hear none of them creator gods.
Man, there wasn't none of that. They could at least, if they was gonna come with that, at least summarize each of the five or something. They ain't even come with none of that. It's just like what Asar, he was talking about Nubro borrowed from what he say, the Bortle model, but that didn't come out till 1913, 1912.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
JBN was already gone in 1891.
Yeah, they way off. You know what I mean? So yeah. And then who was it who proved Cal's point? I think it was
Jabari. Jabari pulled up an article that agrees with Cal after Cal proves that the space between the sun and the earth is ice cold. This nigga Jabari pulls up a source, reads it as if it's going against Cal, but it's agreeing with Cal. I say, boy, this shit is crazy.
Yeah. They really have nothing. And then when Jabari showed after my round, he's just showing you glyphs of I'm like, nigga, that's not explaining cosmogony. You just showing papyruses, and this was the first medical papyrus, and that ain't ex-cosmogony. That ain't showing nothing.
Right. This is the first mathematician, but you ain't running no numbers to us. They didn't talk about time at all. Y'all notice that? Time didn't even come up, nigga.
You right.
Not at all.
Nigga, that was my round. My round, I talked about time. They didn't even bring time up. How the hell are you winning not talking about the topic?
Exactly. Fuck out of here. Then you showed the petroglyphic system, because see, that's how you know niggas ain't paying attention, because Jabari was like, what is Pan? What is the Pan language? And the second concept of Pan, like the Panic language is the petroglyphic system, which Bali displayed and showed evidence of petroglyphs that predate Kemet.
About 10,000 years.
You know what I mean? The Nubian petroglyphs is the 1700s BC. The petroglyphs in America go back what 10 to 14,000? Come on now.
There, the 13,000 BC.
So you have petroglyphs, which is the precursor of what you call the hieroglypho-Phoenician system of writing system. The earliest writing system is the petroglyphic system. And then you went and showed how to communicate the petroglyphic system. You know what I mean? Way over their head, bro.
Way over their head, bro. They wasn't ready for none of it. Man,
Right.
before we went live, they was backstage still trying to figure out who was gonna go first. I said, y'all ain't got this figured out yet. What the hell going on? You know what I mean? Nah, bro. They lost. Look, they lost very, very bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you can be non-biased and just say, okay, well, whoever wins the debate had to stick to the topic, correct? All right. If you just remember what the topic is, and remember, we gave them every piece of ancient Kemetic literature to go into. We decided to come out of OWASP and to teach 3 branches of science. All right. So somebody went into their literature and somebody didn't.
Right.
If you judge it based off that, you'll know who won easy without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know they're gonna be hating because everybody loved Jabari, everybody loved Kemet, everybody hate Owaspy, everybody hate the dentist. So for us to come in there and openly display, like I said, I'll just use Daryl for this example. Daryl is the only one. Cosmology did it too, but just dealing specifically with Daryl. Daryl showed a scientific method. I don't think them niggas really, even Reggie ain't just say them niggas won. Reggie was kind of down the center if you looked at it when he was giving his thing. Daryl showed a scientific method, and I think niggas is overlooking it.
Exactly. Yeah, they overlooked it. He actually showed it practically in real time.
Case in point, if you could have demonstrated something from a Kemetic cosmogony to demonstrate us before in real time, if you disagree with the vortex, nigga, we showing you the vortex. We showing you the vortex in nature as a hurricane, as a tornado, and as a spiraling galaxy. And the very addition of a vortex is a spiraling circle. So my thing is this, and he showed you, he took herbs in a bowl of water, gave it a rotary, which is a vortex, and the herbs went to the center and created a match looking like a planet.
Sure did, boy.
Submerged in solution.
Damn near a perfect circle of herbs.
A perfect circle of herbs.
Like,
he demonstrated what we're talking about coming out of the Owaspy, dealing with cosmogony, the origin of how things are created, showing you, but look at this. The herbs didn't form themselves. The spin had to start before the condensing process had to begin.
Yes, sir.
So the very spin is the origin of creation. Motion is the origin. Without motion, and motion flows in a vortex, it's already been proven. You know how you could prove that? Now, the power's like, where is this mystical vortex coming from? If you look at the wind blow in the fall, when the wind take the leaves and blow the leaves, don't you notice that wind blows in a tornado in a vortex?
Yep.
Have you ever seen wind? See if I can probably get up a picture of it. Wind blows in a vortex. So she's like, where is this mystical vortex coming from? The wind produces it. Let me show you. Let me give you an example, man.
Genius. Man, that was fun last night, man. You know what I mean? And they did exactly what we knew they was gonna do, which was yield to their lower beasts dealing with racism. They pulled the race card. They trip off how foolish they look. People trip off how foolish they look. They came to a scientific debate, you dig, and attempted to win by playing on the emotions of the crowd with the topic of race. Nigga, we over here talking 3 branches of science that ain't got shit to do with no race or slavery.
Exactly. That
you know what I mean?
Right there.
Hey Jabari, that bad look could be your last look, Jack. That was bad for you. When this hit the airwaves, yeah. The shrine of my every student, you might lose every student of yours after this one. Because
watch
we
yourself.
pointed out that you was not, and you didn't go in. You supposed to be a grand master, my nigga, high priest. You ain't going to Kemet one time, nigga. You pulled a picture up of the first mathematician text. Okay, but you didn't show us how the math work.
Exactly.
You know what I
Show us
mean?
how creation work.
You ain't show us how creation. You ain't going to cosmology. Y'all talked about the white dentist as if being a dentist is something evil.
Right. That's crazy. Exactly.
Then you was playing around with the Battle of Fort Sumter. We already debunked that. Those ain't even JBN words.
Yeah, I can pull it up in a minute. Yeah, we could, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, did y'all hear? Did y'all hear when Nepal was talking about how JBN's patient died? She was explaining it like she was there.
You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't, it's like, come on, man.
Hey, bro.
Y'all so off topic.
Bro. Hey, I was thinking the same thing when she was talking. I was like, this people acting like she was there in the
room. Right.
What the hell?
Now check this. You remember she was like, where's this mystery vortex coming from? This. Now look, here is a picture of a video of the wind. Y'all can see that?
Let me see. Yeah, I can see it.
Now look, this is the wind blowing. Look at the pattern of the wind.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That? That's wind blowing. That's a vortex. You say, where does this mystery vortex come from? There you go, right there. Headshot. You see that? And look,
yes, sir.
It's keeping the leaves centralized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just regular wind blowing. They would avoid. So every time you see, look at that. Damn, look at that shit. Let's even.
Hey, JJ, you talking about you debunking vortex, boy?
Look at that. We show a vortex in real time. Ain't no debunking that. That's creative in action right before your face.
Yeah, man, creator's marvelous, man. Come on, bro.
She's where is this mystical vortex? There it go right there.
There it is. There it is right there. Nepal, your heart is a vortex. You don't know that?
The heart is a vortex.
Yo, man, stop that madness, man.
Bron Joe, what you were saying, King?
Nah, I wasn't saying nothing.
Hey, man, that was fun, man. Shit, I'm still over here, my Kool-Aid smiling, bow-legged in the shoulders. You know what I mean? Man, that was fun, nigga. Look, y'all talking about, bro, that was fun.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look, you can go back, if y'all want to, go back to the Creator Gang Facebook group and watch the debate.
Yes, sir.
You're going to get everybody around except like the well over 10 minutes of Cosmo and Cal.
Not Beezy just left a comment. Not Beezy just left a statement, said he's seen most of Cal's around. Let me see.
Yeah, but it ain't. I just went through there.
Oh, you know what?
He didn't see all that.
He may have been in the actual event. Maybe, probably, I don't know.
Nah, yeah. If he was in the Creator Gang Facebook group where we're streaming it, nah, Cal's round ain't well over 10 minutes of Cal's round ain't on there. Well over.
That's crazy.
And he was cooking, boy. Man.
Yeah.
Because we was backstage, we heard it. We saw it and heard it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was cooking, boy. But y'all can go watch but minus that part of Cal's round, y'all can go watch the whole debate in the Facebook group of Creator Gang, baby. It's right there right now.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And that deal was fun, man. We turned up just right. We kept our composure. We ain't let no ego get involved with nothing. Right. And we came and delivered, man. You did? That shit was fun. We shouldn't be complaining about nothing other than my bro round didn't get all the way put up.
Yeah,
other than that, shit, it's all good.
And no complaints. Don't look at that. You remember Jabari trying to make fun of the serpent and the Owaspy, and he don't even. I was gonna pull this up yesterday, but I was like, man, y'all niggas took that L. I ain't about to waste time. But look at that. You see the sun, and you see that very same picture in the Owaspy that he pulled up. Talking about this is their solar system. It falls in line with chemical waves, light waves, the sun itself, showing you how it courses. But he didn't show us raw. He ain't demonstrate raw doing these things.
Exactly. But if y'all see that, see like put that picture back up just one more time. if you can, bro. Y'all see that right there? So Owaspi calls our solar system the Great Serpent. And certain people will be like, "Oh, the serpent, the snake. Oh my God, that's demonic." The solar system is called the Great Serpent because it moves like that.
Right, let's get
That's how it
that verse.
moves.
Right. There you go, right there. Jehovah said, "The sun I made as the head of a serpent, and his phalanx I made as the body of a serpent. Thus I made the great corporeal serpent." So, like you say, why is Owaspi referencing the solar system, the great serpent? It's because it's motion. Look at that.
Mhm.
12 stunning pictures of the sun clicked over 12 months at the same place goes viral. And this was just 2023 last year. And it shows you one arc year. And then
See
it
that?
shows you, it reveals the right here, the solstice. The solstice is a time when the sun reaches its most northern or southerly excursion. And not only that, a dude left a comment, when the sun is closest to the earth, it's winter.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
When the sun is closest to the earth, it's winter. And when the sun is furthest from the earth, it's summer. Explain that with the heat and the cold shit now. Yeah.
Hey, man, the sun trip off this because again, y'all,
What?
when we say
Watch
certain
this.
things,
You think I'm
go ahead,
bullshit? Watch this. No, go ahead, man. I'm listening. Go ahead. No, my bad. Go ahead.
Hey, and see, and that's what I'm saying, man. This information is so powerful because if you ain't studied up on it and you hear certain stuff, you'll be like, "Oh, damn, this nigga Cosmon Cal tripping, man. He just said that the Earth don't get its heat from the sun. Shit, man. Dang, you dig? So then, you start sympathizing and siding over that way, right? But then, bruh, double back and say, well, the space between the sun and the earth is negative 450 degrees Fahrenheit, ice cold.
Right.
You see? So now, now you start learning other facts. How is the sun the closest to the earth and it's the coldest time of the year? I'm gonna say it again. It's the coldest time of the year during the winter time, and that's when the sun is the closest to the earth.
That's crazy.
How is it colder with the sun closer if the sun is what's heating the earth?
Ooh-wee.
You see?
And not only that, like you say, that's a death blow with Cosmo brought as far as the space in between. So if we're dealing with 110 degree day in Arizona, that means the sun is sending out 110 degrees heat through the atmosphere, through space. So between the sun and space, it should be 110 degrees heat
Yep.
in the motherfucking earth. Come on, man.
Yeah, and then don't forget how far I gotta travel because how far they say the sun is away from the earth.
Exactly.
Not only that all that heat gotta travel that many million miles to reach the earth's surface for it to be 110 degrees.
Right.
Now, what you think you know, you don't know.
Right.
See?
Even if the sun is not 93 million miles away, let's say if that shit was 30 million miles away, it's still cold between Earth and the sun. Between that space between it. Freeze, not just cold, freezing cold.
Negative 447 degrees Fahrenheit, to be exact.
That's crazy. So what's really going on in space?
You see, it's the creator gang, the one breaking down even the mechanics of the heavens for you.
Exactly.
No, man, you know how long that's been a mystery for folks? How in the hell is the sun? How the hell is the sun that many miles away? How the hell is the sun that many miles away? You dig? But it's supposed to be heating up the earth, but it's ice cold between the sun and the earth.
Right.
Ice cold.
Right.
That's a mystery for folks until we explain it to you whether that the earth actually receives heat from itself through vortexing and energy.
Yeah.
Damn. Go ahead, Sila.
No, you're right. That's true. It's like shit. We still trying to figure this shit out. So we don't want to make it look like what I mean. We like the grand masters of this shit, but we letting you know like what we've been taught about the solar system and the universe is a little different. Y'all Y'all trying to say we off. No, we not off. The correction is here. It's just that you've been holding on to the theory, because everything y'all basing y'all off is theory, the Big Bang Theory, the African theory, all y'all shit is theorized. So when we come with something that hit home, it may sound like it's incorrect to you because you so used to theories. Now we coming with something like, nigga, if sunlight comes from the sun and hit the moon and hit the earth, or we said where is the heat accounted for between the sun and the earth? That's space. Where is the heat accounted for then? See that? So like he was saying, if it's freezing cold out there, nigga, that's ice cold. That means that vortex is catching the friction between that cold ass space and that spin. You know what I mean? When you look at a carpal wheel, when you look at a motor, a generator, what you see? You see carpal wheels spinning on carbon brushes, creating that friction. In space, you know, what does it take for an object to freeze? You see what I'm saying? So if you have space being that cold, and you have a vortex spinning in space within that level of condensation of coldness, that'll produce a friction. Because now the spinning vortex is acting as like the copper coil, and the carbon brushes is acting like space. The friction of the spinning produces heat, warmth,
Light, all that shit, bro.
light. Exactly.
Yep, all of it, man. You dig? So, I mean, look, Owaspi be breaking down like mysteries that people have been had for a long time.
Yeah.
And again, Nepal's whole round, she just kept repeating. I mean, guys, they say the Earth doesn't get its heat from the sun. What are we talking about? This is stupid. This is silly. Oh my God. She had this weird ass smirk on her face, like this. I mean, this proves that science is quacky. I mean, come on, you guys are smarter than this. Until Kyle came and showed you. Why is it that James Webb Telescope, as we speak, says that the active temperature in space going toward the sun is negative 447 degrees Fahrenheit and getting colder?
Right, that's crazy.
See, that shut all that shit down. That mean her whole round was based off that, like Asar's whole round was based off the Big Bang. They got their entire foundation rocked within 2 minutes, and then we jumped into our round.
Facts. Yeah, when you debunk that nigga around, that when you debunk that Big Bang Theory, nigga, that was devastating. That was devastating. Yeah, he spent most of his round on the Big Bang.
Yeah, that's all he talked about. Yep, that's all he talked about.
What? Hold on. One matter of fact, you know me, man. If I would have been thought about this at the time, I would have hit them niggas with an illustration of dude. I'm gonna see if they got a picture of the dude who gave niggas the Big Bang Theory. What's the nigga name? Let me see.
Yeah, George something. It's right there in that rebuttal dot. You know what I mean? In the 1930s. So this nigga started trying to teach a modern concept. You know what I mean?
They want to talk about a wasp being 1881. Y'all over here using goddamn 1990 goddamn scholars and shit.
You over here trying to convince the world, man.
There he is. That's the nigga who gave you your Big Bang Theory. There you go with Einstein. If you would have showed the picture of this nigga on top of what you was reading, ooh, that's why I said pictures, man.
Yeah, man.
With 1,000 words. Yeah, that's the nigga who gave you your Big Bang Theory.
Yep, and that was in the 1930s.
Yeah.
That was in the 1930s. This nigga was trying to compare it. Like, hell no. Hell no. And then Asar, don't forget Asar put up his Japanese teacher. He like, this is one of my teachers.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
I say, oh, really? Okay, well, shit, you know. Did you get into his background? Hell, he's Japanese.
Right. We was lighting him up in the chat about that. I was like, well, he wasn't black, so that don't count.
Yeah, you ain't getting to his background. You don't know what he like doing in his spare time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. You don't know what the hell he like doing in his spare time. I mean, since we critiquing you know, everybody's teacher or author, or since everybody's getting critiqued, what the hell does your teacher do in his spare time? Freak on frogs, nigga? We don't know.
Now look at this. This is supposed to be according to the Big Bang Theory. Now show me this picture, this illustration in nature. Just this, you know what I mean? We see the galaxies up here, but show me the origin of the singularity explosion in nature, in cosmology. Where it at? All they can do is give you a picture and a drawing of the theory, but they can't show you nothing in nature or in the cosmos to give you a cross comparison. For example, we're saying that all things start with a vortex, and the vortex, all galaxies flows in a vortex motion, right? We're saying this. This is what we're saying. When creation begins, it starts, this is what we're showing. We're demonstrating this, right? Everything is showing you the same pattern.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not good enough, let's go to Andromeda, the 1881 pic. Look at this. Because some niggas will say that's CGI. But for the CGI niggas, let me get Andromeda. Let me spell that right. There you go. Look at that. This is a depiction of the Andromeda constellation. Let me see if I can get into Wikipedia. Real quick, picture.
No, we put them boys in the look. Anybody claiming that they won, y'all clearly didn't show up. Y'all clearly didn't watch the debate or trip off the topic. A lot of y'all wasn't there for that. Y'all was there. Y'all was there to, you know what I mean, to pacify or activate your emotional racial bias. That's it. You really wasn't there to get no information, shit, because that's all they did. After Asar attempted to teach y'all Big Bang, them niggas went right into JBN being a dentist.
Right.
And one of his people was being a slave owner, which is like, we like, look, for one, this debate ain't even about that. Two, his family and them was like Quakers. They was against slavery. But again, y'all talk about
but see, not to cut you, to bring that up is only for me to come back and piggyback and bring up Narmer.
Exactly.
You talking about this nigga uncle being slaves, but the very first African ruling is enslaving other black, that enslaved, but killing niggas.
Yeah, man, that shit was.
Like, come on, bro.
They turned the debate into what it wasn't about. There's no way you could win. Look, you can't win no debate not sticking to the topic.
Right.
They didn't stick to the topic. Who talked about time? Nobody. The topic of the debate was the science of cosmogony, creation, and time. Who talked about creation? We did. Who talked about time? We did. Who talked about cosmogony that can be objectively seen and proven? We did.
Right.
They went into Big Bang, and then that got debunked.
Exactly. Now look at this. Look at this real quick, Melly. This is a photographer of the nebula and Andromeda. This picture was taken in December 29th in 1888. Now, there was no CGI during this time. CGI came out in 1958. You understand? So what we see in here is the very same thing the Owaspi describes how galaxies are formed. You see the swirling vortex and you see the central sun. Now, we have an objective example of this, but can you show me an objective example of the singularity explosion? Where that? That's where we win at. Because our creation story shows us vortex first, then the central body. Regardless of what aspect of the universe you're in, all creation follows these fundamental rules. So every star in the background that look like a star, when you zoom in on it, you're going to see this vortex and the central sun. And there is no singularity where this happens at. It's spontaneous. Creation is spontaneous. It's happening over here, over there, over here. There is no pinpointing a singularity point or a focal point in the universe. It's spontaneously happening everywhere, ever present.
See, it's unmatched, man. It's unmatched. And Daryl Cosmine around went into the inward mechanics or the mechanics of the vortex. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Yeah, it's just
Thoroughly,
like when
thoroughly showed you.
it's like when Daryl brought up the with the thunder and the lightning, and then they Bob was trying to talk about, well, that's not an explosion. You know what I'm saying? But then you see how she came back and kind of recanted on it and was like, yeah, I need to go do some more research on that.
Yeah, because when that article she brought up, if she would have finished the sentence, it said "strike by lightning," and that's what Daryl was saying. You know what I mean? So we're just mystery vortex. The vortex is everywhere. It's that unseen energy. The wind is vortex. I just showed you the wind flows and spins in a vortex. So while you thinking wind is blowing in a straight line, no, wind is blowing in a circle. Let's show that again, just in case they forgot. Wind blows in a circle, and the leaves is the evidence of that. Look, see? Wind blows. It starts off in a straight line and curves into a circle. It falls upon itself, what they call collapse.
And the thing that I don't see what's so hard not to understand about this.
This is elementary. They just mad at the fact that we came and bullied the block the way we did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they mad about.
Yeah,
I
bad.
say mad, but they just, in their feelings about us coming like the way we came.
They're in denial. You know what I mean? In denial about how this higher light can just be kicking ass and taking names the way it is.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
and look to where you can objectively show it. You just showed. So for anybody to be like, well, show us that. Okay, well, you don't know that the wind blows in vortexian motion, and show some leaves like you just did.
Yeah, that's basic. The same way them leaves were spinning. Watch this. Look how them leaves were spinning real quick, right? I ain't gonna show the whole thing. I just want to show something. Right?
Look at that.
Look at that right there. Look how it looks, right? Now watch
Mhm.
this. Let's pull up a picture of a galaxy, my nigga. We gonna see the same thing. Let me go to Google. Watch this. What do we see? Let me pull it back. Let me pull up this picture specifically. Look at that. Look at the leaves on the ground. Look at the galaxy.
JJ, you gonna have a hard time trying to debunk that, buddy.
Look at that. Look at the spiraling. Look at the wind blowing in a spiral. So
Come on.
if material or matter or those leaves was to take form completely of the wind, you will see a hurricane. You will see a mini tornado. Look at that. That shit flowing in a circle, just like the galaxy flows in a circle. So it's like you can't debunk something that is proven in nature. Y'all niggas gonna look stupid every time. Because what you're debunking, you're not showing anything in replace in nature to validate your argument to completely debunk the vortex. If we're gonna debunk something, we're gonna give you something in replacement to prove that this is a better model. You're not showing us a model outside of the vortex to prove your argument. We're showing you our model. Our model is shown and demonstrated all throughout nature. You trying to debunk something that is already proven based off subjective research. You can't objectively point and debunk vortexia. You can only subjectively, opinionately speak and debunk it. Try to debunk it.
Exactly. And then when you tried to, we went and showed you we was already ready for that. I mean, the exact person that Nepal spoke of, Descartes, we had him in the rebuttal doc already.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
Facts.
man, that day was fun, man. I had fun. I ain't gonna lie. It was fun cooking them boys. You know what I mean? And we had fun. Everything they was made to look like mental midgets. All the points that they made, y'all, had nothing to do with the topic.
Nope. Now watch this video real quick. Let me show this real quick. Hold up. Nothing to do with the topic. We stayed on topic the whole time. Watch this, Mally. Look at this. Look at this. What does it say? Water sphere outside the Earth's gravity. Water in zero gravity forms a sphere, right? But watch this. It's gonna be a point where they're gonna show debris on the sphere. Now look at it. Look at the central. Look at the ball. This is water and zero gravity. Look at the leaves. Those are herbs on the ball. Right? Right? That's a scientific method right there. That's an example, an experiment. That's a globe of water rotating on its axis. And it has a central point. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yo, there's many examples that we can show objectively of our point. You know what I mean? Water in zero gravity.
See, the Waspy's practical and objective.
Exactly. We can show
Yeah, man.
experiments, nigga. Now here's the best experiment. Here's water in zero gravity. And look, what does this look like to you, Mally, when they show this picture? When they put the green dye on it. Now that's water suspended in air.
That look like the Earth.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a flat disc.
Nope.
It's not raw.
And it's supposed to be no good zero gravity in space, according to them, right?
Exactly.
It's not raw.
It's not right.
What we got here? This nigga just scientifically method. Here's a scientific method of water in zero gravity looking like the Earth.
You're not gonna tell me that Kemet gets in this kind of science.
Exactly. That's in zero gravity. That don't look like no flat disc to me.
Nah, bro.
And everything is held intact in place. So some niggas be like, well, if you standing on the outside, the opposite side of the Earth, you're gonna be upside down. Nigga, you upside down right now. You upside down right now. Don't even know it. When you're looking into the night sky, if you look up, you're looking upside down. Niggas be, yo. Tell you something.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if half them comedians are flat earthers, man.
Now, some of them, no. I think Jabari a globalist, if I'm not mistaken. Some of them, but I won't surprise some of them be flat earthers. It's all good, you know what I mean? But my thing is like when niggas tell me that, the upside down thing, you're already upside down. If I'm standing and I'm looking up, say that I'm looking up at the stars, I'm looking up at the sun at high noon. If I'm looking up, right, and somebody's on the sun looking back at me the same way I'm looking up at them, they're going to perceive me as upside down. Let that sink in. If you're looking up and somebody else is looking up back on their plane, you're gonna see them upside down and they're gonna see you upside down. I did this example some years back. You're already upside down. You just don't know it. You are matted like a magnet compacted to the earth. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do that demonstration when I get some time. Do a video on that specifically to show them you're already upside down. You just don't know it. Yeah, I mean, let me see. We'll grab two objects. Simple math, right? Here's the earth. I'm standing on the earth, right? I'm looking up. I'm on the sun, right? I'm looking up. You looking up. We both looking at each other upside down. From his perspective, I look like I'm upside down here. And vice versa. From his perspective, if you turn tables around, it's the same way. It look like he's upside down up here. Simple math, man. Perception is deception. In some cases. Yes, sir.
Freestyling on these niggas.
Yeah, yo. Look at Nat Bees, even when you smoke the herbs of vortex. Shout out my nigga Nat Bees. But yeah, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a beautiful debate. Took them boys down. You know what I mean? They tried. Jabari tried. He tried. He talked. We did exactly what he's gonna do, philosophize and talk his way out of it. try to disassociate itself with the Assad society when we expose that body.
It be the condescending talk that gets me, man.
Right.
Man, boy, that gets at me, boy. He talking to you like you stupid.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, let him talk his shit. My thing is, if that's the best you could come with, and not attack the information that we brought out, then you can have that. Nigga, that's small talk to me. I ain't even tripping off of that. But when I show that normal palette and them niggas killing niggas, nigga, they ain't. Every time you bring up the crack, I'm gonna just revert back to that. Well, explain this. If the Greeks learned from the Egyptians and the Egyptians are behaving in this manner, where do you think the Greeks got it from? I can use those type of tactics all day long. Anytime they bring up the colonizer. You know what I mean? It's all about how you strategize and punch back at these niggas. They want to talk about the drunks or the black people, and they were brutal. But if I show you Africans acting in that behavior, then what? Are not the Africans is not Narmer behaving as a drunk? Am I wrong? Ain't Narmer over here slaying niggas, breaking the laws of God if that's the case? So yeah, man, it's easy work to debunk anything they come with. Peace to the righteous God. Away say Makael. See you, King. You know what I mean? Oh shit, we got Daryl Cosmon in the building. Peace, God.
My brother, what's going on with you?
Hey man, how you, brother?
Man, I'm feeling good, brother. I'm feeling good about the victory from yesterday. You know, it was man, it was a major honor. Am I not on the screen because my camera off?
No, I can't see nobody.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't even
You gotta turn your camera on. You'll be on the screen. Turn your camera on.
Yeah, it's switching me back off though. I can just talk real quick. It's cool, man. I ain't gonna be on here long. Trying to get things prepared for baby girl to be born tonight. But yeah, man. I just wanted to say it was an honor to be by you. Huh?
Congrats, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate the love. Yeah, I just want to just hop on just to say it was an honor, C-Law, and to my brothers to be by y'all side last night and hem them up. You know what I'm saying? Shake them down, like we did, brother. They that was real. That was an embarrassment for them. And then it's really a shame that Nepal and Reggie, not Reggie, what's his name? Jabari took that as an opportunity to go off topic and to play the race card, and to play on the racial emotions of the crowd. That was a real weak move. If you really had some scientific strength in your community, you would have just stayed on topic and brought out what was relevant to the topic, which was cosmology, which was the science, and which was the time. So for y'all to go off topic and to dance around the book and to not go into y'all cosmology or cosmogony, that was real weak on their part, man. That was real weak on their part. If y'all wanted to discuss JBN and y'all wanted to discuss the drugs and race and everything, that should have been a separate debate. We showed up to talk about what the topic is: cosmogony, time, and creation. We didn't show up to be rebutting JBN and all the things that we dealt with the Israelites. I expected them to be more powerful, especially with the way they talk about how scholarly they are over there at the HOK, and and how we like to source up. Bruh, they wasn't nothing but theory and wasn't sourcing up anything. Nothing but theory. So that whole HOK thing with source up or shut up is dead over there now, man.
You hear that, Sonetta? Source up or shut up is dead on the House of Consciousness, because these last debates we've been having, y'all been going off the top of the dome, not on subject. And you're supposed to pinpoint that, beloved. You're supposed to check niggas on that.
Right.
Sound like a song title right
there. The Adjustment Bureau? Nigga, you need to bring back the Adjustment Bureau and adjust these niggas every time they go off topic. Go ahead, Daryl.
And with the way they talk about sourcing up and being scientific and being objective, you would think that with the way I showed how vortex worked with the experiment that I personally did, you would think they would have ate that alive.
Yo, Daryl, you got that video? Man, I would love to see that again.
It's go into the doc. Right. And then click on the link down there where I got the images that of me stirring up the herbs.
Oh, that's you doing that?
Yeah, that's me doing it. I did
that. I didn't know that, bro. I did not know. That's why I was on YouTube looking for the video. I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, that's Daryl. Daryl did that. Daryl did that and shared that with us a while back. Yeah, I remember that.
I thought he got that off the video joint. So let's see. Daryl is actually demonstrating a scientific method by his example. Where they at? Come on, man.
Exactly, man. That's what I thought you knew that. C-Law Daryl sent that to
I
us.
did not know that, bro.
He
I
sent
thought
that
he had
to
that
us.
off a video or some shit.
No, he sent that to us a while back. Like, bro,
I remember
look,
he showed it. I remember he showed it in his presentation, but I didn't know he did that, Joe.
that's him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hydrodynamics. That's why I made the point. I say, listen, this is my experiment. This is called hydrodynamics. I showed them an experiment in hydrodynamics with vortex, man.
And
Showed it to him.
they were trying to use hydrodynamics as a debunking point.
Yeah. Oh well, she brought up electrodynamics.
No, thermodynamics. That's what it was.
No, thermodynamics. My bad. Thermodynamics. That's what she was talking about. She ain't say nothing about no hydrodynamics. She brought up thermodynamics, which also in thermodynamics they do have a vortex science in thermodynamics too.
Yeah, that's exactly.
So they didn't know nothing what they was talking about.
Right. They thought that, like I said, they thought they had something.
Oh, okay. Hey, I gotta hop off right now, but go ahead and show that. Go ahead and show that little demonstration. That's it right there. That's the link right at the top of the images. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, man. Love and light to y'all. That was a fun time, man.
Hey, Daryl. Hey, bro. Yeah. Love and light, bro. That was fun though.
Yeah, that shit was banging. I was relaxed, man. I was playing my Switch and shit. I was like, man, I ain't got no worries. We won this shit.
I ain't got to worry. I'm over here. Yeah. That was vibes. All right, Daryl, man. You be safe out there, bro.
Peace. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, peace, man.
So
yeah, C-Law. Nigga, shit. I told you. I'm still on amp status, man.
Hell yeah.
Fuck a nigga talking about.
This is an example. Daryl Cosmon, he did a scientific method. This is a scientific method. Ain't none of these niggas brought a scientific method experiment to validate their creation story.
Mm.
This is called vortex.
You got to read the cosmology after this one, man. Like you did. We gotta read it about how the vortices formed. Though we got to.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So look at this. This is Daryl Cosmon putting some Lipton tea herbs. So that they go the ingredients to creation. They go to corpora. Yeah, that corpora, your mineral, your carbon, your copper.
Yep. There go your AGI. That's your corpor in ether.
Now they go to motion being produced by a creator, but Daryl just giving the example. Right. So the creator will spin the vortex like that. So Daryl is playing creator right now, showing you a method, an experiment. So there's the vortex spinning at high speed. And let's see what that does to the herbs. Already you can see the herbs are condensing based off what? The rotational pull.
Watch. Keep going, though.
Yeah, we're going to play the whole shit. Yeah. Still turning, still condensing. We brought out a scientific method, an experiment yesterday, right here to see, to prove what we're talking about and reading from the.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's crazy.
Boy, that's a solid ball of herbs. Off vortexian motion. Look what it produces.
And look at the Gadol degree periods. You remember he started off real fast and slowing down every 24,000 years and slowing down. So if you were to put time on this, you know what I mean? Using time as an example. Look, the vortex is slowing down. Time isn't speeding up, it's slowing down. Look at that. And look at the rest of the breeze playing like they in the stratosphere, like the stars and shit. Now look at that from the side view. Look at that. Look at that. Come on now.
Old Bill Nye the Science Guy.
See, so you're seeing creator science as revealed in Owaspy. So we got to read the cosmogony next, bro.
Yeah, where we going? Where we going? Is it Book of Jehovah or actual cosmogony?
Oh, maybe Jehovah about the. Yeah, you know. That's how he make his creative worlds, boy, and it start out as a globe of fire in the middle of the vortex. Oh my God, bro.
Let me see if I can pull it right here on my little short doc I had.
See, Daryl Cosmon came to the debate, y'all, with an experiment that he did objectively. That any
Exactly.
one of y'all can do. They didn't do that. They didn't come and do no. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We intellectually whooped y'all ass last night. Let's just be honest with this.
Yeah.
We ain't even gotta be all, you know what I mean? Oh, it wasn't even no good debate. That shit was over round one.
Exactly. Yeah,
That
it was.
it wasn't even close, to be honest with you.
It was. Now look, what Daryl just showed in that video. Look at the sun. That's the sun spinning. That ball Daryl just showed spinning looked just like that sun from the side view. Look at that. Right? Look at the sun spinning. Ball of fire surrounded by a vortex. So now, like, look, here's a source, space.com, about the sun. Many scientists think, this is what we brought out, many scientists think the sun and the rest of the solar system formed from a giant rotating cloud of gas and what? Dust. Rotating cloud of gas and dust, known as the solar nebula. This is exactly what Daryl demonstrated. This is dust.
Hold on. Can you read that again? It said what? Hold on.
Come on, bro. And this was brought out. Look what it says. Many scientists think the sun and the rest of the solar system formed from a giant rotating cloud of gas and dust.
Hey. And that's
Now look.
space.com.
Now look at this. It had to be given a rotation. So prior to the rotation, you had what? A cloud of gas and dust prior to the rotation. Now let's go back to Daryl's example, right? This is prior to the rotation. That's prior to the rotation right there. Prior to the rotation, you have a nebula, right? Look at the nebula prior to the rotation, right? Look, see the nebula? This is prior to the rotation. This is when it's raw form. It's raw gaseous form.
Nebula right there. Yeah.
Say it again. Yep. So when the nebula, this abstract form of particles in the atmosphere, this gas, is given a rotary, it forms this. From this to this, from this to that. From this, that's the abstract prior to the rotation.
That's right.
Prior to the rotation.
That's right.
So what you're seeing right here is what you're seeing right here.
Come on, C-Lot. Come on, big dog. Right there.
Ingredients in raw form before the stirring, before the mixing of the ingredients.
Hey.
Come on, bro.
Hey, y'all better leave us the hell alone.
Yeah.
Just say class is in session. You come into class. Hey, Mally, I got no waspy now, man. I'm ready to take notes and come to class. Just do that. You don't. You don't have nothing to debunk what we talking about, because what we showing you is objective, that you can do this right now.
You can do this right now.
Daryl Cosmon just did it for you himself. C-Law just broke it down for you. This is what it is before the rotary get on it.
Exactly. What we looking at is the abstract of creation. This is prior to the rotary. When you see space, because niggas be like, well, no, not all space in the galaxies have vortices, because they ain't got that rotary yet. They're either in a dissipated state, about to be given another rotary, or they're in the middle state. Same thing. They're in the dissipated state. The cosmic dust is all from when a vortex has been dissipated.
See? Y'all see that? Now look at this. Owaspy calls this cosmic dust, y'all, Ajah, and nebula. You're looking at it.
Exactly. And all that is different atmospheric densities, gases.
There you go.
So you got the abstract from the abstract creating galaxies. This is the abstract. And then what happens after the abstract?
Vortex.
There you go. Look. The rotation. The rotation look what happens when the rotation begins. Everything starts turning. What's going on in this picture here? The galaxy is turning. The creator is turning the pot. But you can't see the hand of the creator because the hand of the creator is motion. What you're looking at is what Daryl is doing is demonstrating what the creator do without a physical hand. So just imagine the water spinning like that with nobody doing it. We can classify that as being magic or abnormal activity.
Look at that, man.
Scientific experiment. They did not demonstrate a scientific experiment last night.
They can't do it. We talking about all that fluff. You niggas did a good job tap dancing and keeping everybody's vibration low. That's what you did a good job at. You dig? The hell, we ain't even. This debate ain't got nothing to do with no slavery. This debate ain't got nothing to do with how much concentrated forms of melanin you got in your skin. Or how nappy your hair is. This debate ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
Facts.
This was a scientific debate about 3 specific branches of science that you niggas couldn't go in the Kemet and talk about, nigga.
That's right.
The hell y'all talking about? Nigga, we boxed you niggas last night. Night. That's what happened. We tucked you niggas. That's
y'all
what
can't
happened.
Show this. Y'all can't show Ra doing. Where's Atum? If Atum and Patash creator gods, why ain't you showing us the demonstration of your creator God? We showing you a demonstration of our creator. He gives us fundamental things to practice, be practical about the show, to experiment, because we're going to become gods. We're going to be controllers of vortices. What Daryl just did right there is create a vortice in the world. All we need is little humans to start popping up. Nigga, Daryl's a god now.
Daryl Cosmon the god.
That's the universe is nigga done created. You know what I mean?
Come on, bro. Hey man, ain't nobody messing with the game, man. Just period. You dig? All praise to the creator, man.
And coming back to what you were saying, Mally, the source. Many scientists think the sun and the rest of the solar system form from a giant rotating cloud of gas and dust. See that? Exactly what we showed. Not only did we showed you before the rotating gas.
They
said,
man.
It's a rotating, but by the time they specs and lenses caught what they were seeing, the shit was already in rotation.
Man.
And then there's another source from the Britannica. Solar nebula, gaseous clouds from which, in the so-called nebula hypothesis of the origin of the solar system, the sun and planets formed by condensation. Hold up, did not Daryl just showed you condensation right here? How did this condensation take place? By vortexia. You can't have condensation without vortexia. Without condensation, it's going to look like this. See that? You're going to be in your raw ingredient state without condensation. The only way to get condensation is by the spin. It's by the spin.
Look at that, man.
It's by the spin. And what Jaja's saying? What Jaja is saying right here? What is the scientific articles are saying? Space.com and Britannica.com. Rotating gas and condensation. What did Jehovah say in the book of Jehovah, chapter 4, verse 15, Mally? First as what? Vapor. What is vapor? Gas. The vortex carry it forth, and it condenses. What did the scientific hypothesis say about worlds create, sun and planets created? They form by what?
Condensation, yeah.
A condensation. First as vapor, gas, the vortex, the rotary, carries it forth, and as it condenses, its friction engenders heat, and it is molten, becoming as a globe of fire in heaven. And this is the globe of fire in heaven. In the example, the ball will be considered the globe of fire in heaven.
Come on, man. Look, if you can't see that, it's because you don't want to see it.
The globe of fire in heaven.
Come on, man.
One universal system. Look at that. The picture of Andromeda, the globe of fire in heaven, surrounded by a vortex. Come on. So we could, not only that, we could show you source references from scientists. We can show you source references from a time that CGI wasn't around. We can show you a scientific experiment, and we can read it from our text. We got you beat all the way around. We got you niggas beat all the way around the box.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and look, and after Daryl's round, Saw comes with the bit, tries to prove the Big Bang.
Yeah, and then
And then
they want to talk about the Big Bang, but
they never debunked Vortexia.
they never
did. And then you know the crazy part, Nepal's screen wasn't even showing the whole time. So she was just talking.
Yeah,
You
she
know
had
what
a
I mean?
problem with the screen and shit. So yeah. So it's like, come on, man. Even if you had something to show, it still wasn't effective.
It wasn't even effective.
This is your Big Bang Theory nigga right here.
Yeah.
You niggas is, you want to talk about us following the dentist, but you niggas is piggybacking off a Catholic outside of your creation myth. It's either Samuel Birch or Carl Richard, who translated the pyramid text for you to have a creation tale, or it's either this nigga right here who gave you the Big Bang Theory. Which one is it?
Man, he looked like Pee Wee Herman. Hell no. Oh, Pee Wee Herman looking heathen.
Yeah, old pedophile face looking ass.
Nigga rubbing shoulders with old Al Einstein.
See what I'm saying? He gave you the Big Bang Theory. Yeah, man, that's easy work, bro.
Bad, bro. They was sounding so goofy. Even when he tried to, make fun of the why is the solar system called the Great Serpent? And, bro, you don't even know who you like.
Venus? Where's Venus? Nigga, show me Venus in ancient Kemet. God damn, it's like you picking up stupid shit.
Yeah, and like you really gotta ask the grind, Jabari. You ain't got nothing to stand on over there.
Right.
Nigga, the world just seen you stand in that corner, boy, and get bombed on. We ain't let you out the corner.
Right.
You know what I mean? And again, you was like, well, it's 3 of us and 4 of you. It ain't our fault you niggas was quitting before the debate. That's y'all problem.
Right. Yeah.
You feel me? It ain't our fault. Y'all only 3 of y'all showed up. Hell, it's supposed to have been like 6 of y'all.
Right. Facts. And then I was like, let me get a little 25 minutes since this nigga going twice. He getting a whole 40 minutes. They ain't want to give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean shit. Hey, well, look, your round damage was done.
Yeah, damage was done. Yeah, but I got through my round exactly at the end too. So shit.
All that shit that shit Nepal was saying and what Jabari was saying. That nigga, your round canceled all that shit out.
Yeah. But y'all want to talk about the colonizer, nigga? Let's talk about Nama. Nama got niggas' heads chopped off between their legs, and you want to talk about my aunt? Who upholding my aunt? Where? The black man is the first colonizer, the first enslaver, the first goddamn police officer, the first everything. But you want to blame the colonizer, and he got it from your behavior.
Yeah, man. You dig? And then look how quick, just off the fly, off the top, we just openly showed the science of the creator coming out of Waspy. We just showed that off the top.
Off the rip. Daryl came through and started blazing niggas. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. Shit.
And see, that's why Reggie ain't really just hop his head. Reggie was like, he was kind of down the middle, like, because one thing about them niggas, like a nigga like Reggie, is that he looks for sources and references. So as long as you're showing sources and references to back your argument, he's not going to argue that shit. He going to stand center and be like, You know what I mean? I'm sure he probably telling that the Kemet side could have did a better job. Once they go back and really look at it, and really slow down and let the ego die down and actually base it off the information, they're going to see we took that. And my round was a monkey wrench because I already knew what was going to take place. That's why I specifically designed I had a scientific doc I was building up. It was nice too.
Yeah.
You know what? If Daryl going to go first, then you're going to piggyback. Basically, what I'm going to be talking about is going to be already covered. So let me go ahead and focus on what Jabari's going to do, because he already said he's not going to be off topic. He's talking about John Newbro. He's talking about the dynasty trying to attack the book like the Hebrews did. So, all right, well, let me counter his attack by doing the same things I did to the Hebrews.
Yeah.
Let me put a playing ground with European authorship to show that not a Bantu Negro from the Congo in modern times had anything to do with the rendition of the translation. Now, I started trying to bring up some Arab nigga, nigga. And I'm like, nigga, you're not even using none of his sources to break down your understanding of the text. When you was reading from the Book of the Dead, you wasn't reading from that nigga source. You was reading from Walsh. You know what I mean? You were reading from Samuel Church, Carl Richards and them niggas. You wasn't reading from that black man.
Hey, I saw it try to ask you that, try to press you on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's like, look. When he asked you that, you kind of paused and smiled, and you was like, "Look, man, just show me a list." I showed you a list. Okay, then whenever you respond, they'll say, "Okay, stop, be quiet."
Yeah, they want me
That's
to talk.
why I don't like that, because it make it seem like you can handle me.
Right?
You feel me? I don't like that. If you're gonna ask me a question, give me about a minute to answer, because everything ain't just a yes or no. Some things require an explanation.
Yeah, you know what? And that's a good point you may have to bring, or something to probably, look into. Because when you look at some of these scholastic debates at these colleges, they don't do it like that. They allow, unless it's like a back and forth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But if it's a question and answer, you gotta allow.
You gotta allow nigga to, even if you don't like his answer, you still got to give him time to answer. You know what I mean?
Because that could kind of mess up the debate, because it's like, really, you're not allowing a person to get. It's all about a comprehension and understanding. So if I'm trying to answer something, I'm trying to say, you asked me about, well, do you know about the African nigga who did the hieroglyphs? And I'm like, nigga, I just ran on the list. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no one nigga, and you ain't even referencing me your debate, even to reference your understanding of the glyphs. So I'm like, nigga, cool. You know what I mean? Like, y'all can play around with the Q&A. The damage is already done.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't like how that form of Q&A can be perceived, is what I'm saying. Because as soon as you answer, you can be made to look as if you don't know. You see what I'm saying? Because all they got to do is say, "Okay, I heard enough. Next question." And you got to be quiet. No, nigga, that shit whack. No. And believe it or not, this is the only thing in the world I agree about with Nepal. Nepal tried to tell Saadet of that yesterday. Like, look, that form of questioning is wrong, Saadet. What you mean? You got to at least give somebody a minute to answer. And I'm, what I mean? And in my mind, I'm like, I actually agree with her on that. So Nepal, that's one thing me and you probably will ever agree about, is that right there. You know what I mean?
Shit.
But no, you got to give somebody time to answer and respond, even if you don't like their answer or their response. You know what I mean? Let them answer and then move to the next one. You did.
Right.
So when he asked you that, it was like, okay, and you was about to hit his ass back and say, "Hey, but look, just show me a list, nigga. I showed a list of these niggas. And without these niggas, y'all don't have a modern Kemet movement."
Exactly. Big facts, yo. Big fucking facts.
You identify as a Cometian today based off their works.
Right.
Not no Bantu Negro from the Congo. And then, or do you know what the Bantus are? Look, Jabari, that ain't the reason why we saying that. The whole point is that your whole identity as a modern Cometian is based off the work of who you calling Europeans. The same European people that JBN come from.
Exactly. Facts.
Supposedly. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So y'all looking hypocritical as all hell. That's why we say it ain't a Bantu Negro from the Congo, meaning it ain't one of us that's bringing you this enlightenment. It's one of them.
Yeah, they know exactly. That's why Jabari was hurt when I kept saying the Bantu, and they're gonna ask me, "Do you know where the Bantu come from?" Dumb the Congo, nigga. I said it in the goddamn. I said Bantu Negro from the Congo.
Do you know how far? Do you know how far the Congo is from
Kemet? And what I say? I said, you know how far Italy and Germany is? The Europeans came from to study Kemet. What you say? Ain't no. Well, there was colonizing. That's why I said specifically Bantu nigga from the Congo. That's on the continent, because the enslaved Africans was already in the West.
That's right.
I'm talking about the niggas on the continent who got their own government, their own sovereignty. And if you allow the European to conquer you, niggas, who's to blame, nigga? You, the African.
Right.
Crackers out, got them strategize your ass and gave you that work. That's all that is. We don't blame the European because we lost the fight. Nah, nigga. Nigga, strap your boots up and get back in the battle, nigga, to win. And them crackers came through, gave you a whole new identity about Egypt. Everything you know about Egypt comes from the Europeans. That's when Assad was reading, he showed the Book of the Dead and the English wording behind it. You seeing God. They got the word God on there. These Europeans is creating Christianity in Egypt reemerged. Egypt ain't nothing but modern Christianity. You talking about a God. You talking about Atum and Ptah creating a deity, creating just like the Bible.
Yeah.
These European Jesuits who was a Catholic priest, a lot of these niggas were Catholics. You know what I mean? There was already Christian Bible base. So they gave you a Christian Bible-based understanding of modern Egyptology. Because if you're trying to tell me that you're dealing with aspects of nature, and then the source of the aspect of nature is a deity, that's like Bible. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's like saying in the beginning, Atum created the heavens and the earth. That's like saying in the beginning, Ptah created the heavens and the earth. It's the same story using the Egyptian narrative. But Christians are doing this. Catholics are doing this.
Look at my brother Dreadful Cosmon. Hey man, hop on, bro. Hop on, pop in West Side Cali Connect. Hop on, holler at your people, man.
That's right.
What he say? Y'all kick their ass. Come on, bro. Everybody know that. That was easy. It was fun too. It was fun. What the hell was Cosmon Cal at, man? Shit, I sent him the video.
Shit, ain't no telling where that nigga at.
That nigga probably somewhere, boy, on some mad scientist. Nigga starting a fire somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what I mean? His round was off the chain too, boy. I said through every second of it, like, boy, he is cooking.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I like the team that Creator put together right here, man.
Yeah.
We all got our own style. You know what I mean? But we come with it, bro. When it come down to this preparation and this information and putting it out there, it did. Right. From the methodology, the way we put it out, to the way we gel, the chemistry that we have, all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This shit was sick. Daryl came out swinging. He proved Creator without a deity. You know what I mean? And then who came after Daryl? Assault came with the Big Bang Theory. You came in and debunked that. Then went in your round. Then the Park came behind you.
Yeah,
whatever she said. Then Cosmon debunked something she said, went into his round.
Yeah, she came. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she came to trying to say in her whole round that it says that the Earth doesn't get its heat from the sun. That's all she based her whole round off of. And Cosmon Cal came right behind her and debunked that shit in 2.2 nanoseconds, and then got into his round.
Right. So what we showed is on our side is a debunking and going to our round without having a 5-minute rebuttal. We just went ahead and nipped it in the bud. That was a good look as far as a tactic that we displayed. You know what I'm saying? And Jabari did his round. He fell right into my trap, doing the black white shit. Then when I came through and laid the foundation to show, like, look, nigga, your complete understanding of modern day Egypt falls on the shoulders of these Europeans. You can't argue that. I saw tried. And he got put back in his place. Like, nah, nigga, the Book of the Dead you read ain't from that Arab nigga you talked about. That's from goddamn Bulge.
Come on now. What is you talking about?
And these niggas was more likely Christians.
And even if he was an Arab, that ain't your nigga, your people.
Yeah. The Arab, exactly. You know,
using American nigga. It don't matter. If he's an Arab, that's a Muslim, and you was a Muslim. That still ain't your people. Using American Negro.
And then you didn't even source him up in the debate. You brought him as a rebuttal. So if he was effective, you would have sourced him when you was reading them goddamn texts.
I like Asar though, man. You know what I mean?
Cool as hell, though.
I like the brother. He like and I got more respect for him than Jabari and Paul and Reggie combined, because he went into his text. We rocked that shit.
Yeah,
but at least he attempted to stay on topic.
Right. Now that would have worked good if he was going against the Hebrews. He would have, you know what I mean? That would have been, you know what I mean? For what we came with and the way we displayed it, showing modern science, nature, and the text, all he did was show the glyphs and read articles. He didn't show nothing objective. That was like, okay, good point.
Yeah.
Everything he showed was subjective except the cymatics. But you know what I mean? That didn't really resonate with what he was talking about as far as the glyphs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he more scientific than all them niggas over there. You know what I mean? But it's just Asar. Look, we in a whole nother galaxy out. You know what I mean? You still dealing with the you know what I mean, the slingshot, and we over here busting gamma rays. You know what I mean? Like it's a big difference. It's just in your lane, you the best nigga with the slingshot.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? But it's
Right.
no comparison, nigga. We bust gamma rays over here.
Right.
We drop megaton light bombs as
Exactly.
compared to your slingshot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You just the coldest nigga with the slingshot in your lane. So I mean, for that nigga, I can't salute. You know what I mean? You dig? But over here, we big dog when it comes to the science and all that, bro. You know what I mean? I like another reason I like the debate because now we got to have a conversation now. You know what I mean? Now we got to have a conversation. Anybody calling themselves scientific and all that, or WASPy is here now. Nigga, yeah, once this debate hit them YouTube streets, guess what?
Yeah, we get
You know?
we ain't running from another scientific debate, especially chapter 1. You got to come out your source.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody gonna take that. See, nobody want to stand like you say, man. Nobody want to stand on the premise that you laid down as far as Battle of the Holy Books.
Yeah.
Everybody drifting. Ain't nobody sticking to the subject matter except us.
We
If
the
niggas
only
was
one.
sticking to the subject matter, I wouldn't even have my round wouldn't even been fashioned like that. If the Hebrews would have been sticking to the subject matter, my round would have even been fashioned like that. It would have been fashioned strictly chapter and verse. But I knew these niggas was gonna drift off. So we got to level the playing ground when niggas do that.
Hey, and realize this, y'all. Everybody that we've had a conversation with, or debated, or sat in the hot seat, or got interviewed about or WASPy, everybody has played the race card.
Yep.
Trip off that. Everybody has played the race card. Nobody has gone into the information and debunked it at all.
Right.
Everybody just plays the race card. The furthest they'll go into a WASPy is about the description of the ions.
Right.
And the drugs.
Right.
You dig? And as you keep reading, a WASPy tell you, for one, the drugs bring forth heirs to eternal life.
Right.
You dig? But both of these forms of primitive man are extinct right now.
Right.
We arguing about some niggas ain't even on the earth.
Right. That part. That part.
What
We
the
see
hell
the genes and the genetics of these people. You know what I mean?
Come
But
on,
we're doing on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But see, we're even giving them even a higher knowledge to even play with, because you're not getting nothing. You can't even get an argument like this out the Bible.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You wouldn't even be able to pull up scientific theory to debunk vortexia if it wasn't, you know what I mean, for a WASPy. In the Bible, you would even raise your IQ to that level.
Yeah.
Bible, you would still be stuck in a fantasy. Talking about the Big Bang Theory. Y'all niggas weren't even talking about vortex until we came on the scene explaining vortex.
Yeah, shit, vortex, creator. None of it, bro. We really didn't, shift the whole conversation.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Hey, there's nobody that can watch that debate that understands the rules of debating that'll say that we lost that, even if you disagree with us. That's what I was trying to get JJ to see. Nigga, regardless if you don't like the science that we bring it out, who went into their text and brought it out about the topic?
Right.
See,
All JJ worried about is disproving the vortex, but then when who got on there and read was it Cosmo
that was me.
read it? And
that was
Daryl.
me. That was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you read that took the wind out of JJ. After that, he was like, he ain't want to wrestle no more on that topic.
Yeah, I brought it up, and that's when the Paul started trying to talk. That's when I told her, zip that up.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah, zip that up. I'm talking.
That's right.
You know what I mean? What is you talking about? Somebody brought up the Scortez. Look at that. No, they didn't even have the technology to observe vertical motion.
Right. That's right.
You know what I mean? At that time. So, you know what I mean? In something quantum. At that they didn't even had it. So shit, what you talking about is irrelevant, because in today's science they're using vortexian mechanics.
Oh man,
and
when you
all
saw
that.
that funnel shape, I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So we cut the niggas, man. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with you niggas, boy? Shit, we in the after party cooking you niggas. What's up?
And look, this is we're raising y'all. Y'all talking about raising vibration. We're raising y'all vibration up. Y'all wouldn't even have these discussions.
That's right.
If we ain't spinning the block, y'all will still be talking about shit that's on some old. Y'all, we got y'all niggas talking about researching vortexes. Look at JJ over there researching vortexes to try to disprove it. But you can't research a 7-day creation. There's no hypothesis. There's no scientific method. There is no article on science about the 7-day creation that you can even argue.
Mm.
But you could argue Vortexia. The scientists are playing with it. Like you said, they ain't had instruments. Now that they do, damn, you're right. It is in a tornado-shaped structure.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Man, that was easy work. That's what I'm saying. So as soon as I clicked on there, I heard him say, "Oh yeah, Team Kemet won." I jumped right on it. I'm
Yeah,
like, "How?"
yeah. You know niggas gonna be biased.
Yeah,
Niggas gonna
like
be.
how, nigga? Don't look. Be real with the situation.
You remember they said that with the Zion Lex debate.
Man, I'll be real, my
They said that
nigga.
with the Hebrew debate.
Yeah, because don't make me walk you through this, and we gonna point out every time they went into their
Oh yeah.
text.
Mally going when you slow roll that joker. Oh man,
Oh
that's
my
that's when
God, nigga,
that's when
it's
niggas
really
gonna see.
these niggas about to be made to look like mental misfortunates. When I slow that down, boy, and put the pause on these niggas, oh my God, bro, it's really over. I'm just hoping the version Netta got, like basically when he was recording from the platform we was on, because we
He was on,
heard Cal's whole round.
right. If he recorded from StreamYard, it should be on there.
It should be on there. So that's really what we waiting for to drop, because everything else is recorded through the link that somebody purchased. You know what I mean? So nah, man. They made it not just Jabari, but Nepal too. She ain't that smart. She's not that smart, man.
See what it is that they try to do quick research for the time, and then because even when she opened up with John Newbro, Uncle being a slave master, I'm like, that's not even. At least start off with a little bit of cosmology or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you're not even starting off on topic. You just trying to bash the man's parents in history. That's why you fell into my trap. Because you want to, and then Jabari did the same thing. Like, nigga, well, let's go to Narmer. Let's go to the very first African. And
Yeah.
you wouldn't even, and I said that in the debate. I said, nigga, you wouldn't even know about the Narmer palette if it wasn't for the nigga named James, the nigga who discovered the Narmer palette. I forget his name off the top. You wouldn't even be able to describe that you have a first pharaoh in 3100 BC if it wasn't for this European who discovered it. And this European is discovering the very first black man, and the European is looking at warfare. In his mind, he's like, this is what the black man was doing to conquer. Let me take this idea and run with it. So you want to get mad at the European, but the oldest nigga we got is over here killing and showing war tactics. And the European got the war tactics from who?
The African. I mean, that's what you say. You say, shit, they got it all from us. That's the good, bad, and ugly then.
Exactly. So y'all can't sit there and keep using the race card, because we're gonna go back to the first nigga in history to show that he played the race card too, but among his own people.
You know what? That's an excellent strategy. Just pull up
I
normal
stay on that
every
strategy.
time somebody want to bring up some type of slave, and just bring up normal.
Yeah, I
Just go
stay
right,
on that.
yeah, just go right to normal. That's an excellent strategy, Sheila. Go
Matter
right
of
to
fact, let me
normal
show that
palette.
motherfucking normal palette. That's every time I'm going straight to there.
There you go.
See how they wiggle their way out of that.
Yeah, wiggle out of this one. This is the first nigga, and this is the first king of Egypt,
Exactly.
of a united Kemet. Norman, what is he doing? He chopping the head. Nigga, he got about 1 million heads at his feet.
Exactly. Big facts. Look at
That
this.
nigga taking skulls. Shit.
These are divine principles of my art. These niggas love to talk about my art. What a nigga ain't supposed to be doing, right? The judgment hall of my art. I'm gonna do a vid on this, but I'm just, putting it slowly together. The Saw sit on his throne. They go Saw sit on his throne. They go the utterance proving the Saw sit has a throne. And there is the
Look at that.
hieroglyph. There's the hieroglyph of throne. And right here to the far right, it even says a Sar associated with the throne. So let's not talk about this nigga's an aspect of nature, although he's part of the creation myth. But this nigga's a mythological god sitting on the throne. You got the judgment. This is the weighing of the heart of Ma'at. This is Anpu. This is the Amit, and this is Tahuti. Tahuti is taking notes on the deeds weighed on the scale of Ma'at. If your heart is heavier than the leaf of Ma'at, the Amit is there to devour you. Now, they want to talk about mythological and fairy tale. You know what I mean? Come on now. You got a mythological creature that's going to devour your heart. But that's the narrative of the story. Now, check it. Watch this. That's the Amit. What is the Amit? An Amit is a hybrid of the three fish Nile creatures, crocodile, lion, and hippopotamus. The Amit devours the heart that are heavier than the feather of my eye. So it's supposed to be symbolic for devouring whatever. Because that's a poor explanation as far as spiritual or judgmental. Now, this is Narmer. This is the very first pharaoh we have in history, right? They want to talk about enslavement. They want to talk about the oppressor. This palette goes back to, well, here it got 32 to 30, 3,200 to 33,000 BC, 3,000 BC. And look what we have. We have Narmer striking his brother. You have two dead people under his feet. And on the right, I'm going to get a close-up of that. Look at that. This is the first king ever recorded in history, and it's black on black crime. Let's let this sink in for a minute, because they always want to talk about the white man and the colonizer. They always want to talk about the European and the other nations, but they don't never turn the eye to themselves and dig in and see the behavior of our own people. Huh? This is not like Narmer is sitting on a throne and he's doing something righteous. Is this my eye? Is this upholding the principles of my eye? You got, look at this picture right here. You got 10 men, 10 black men. If you notice, their hands are tied. Their hands are tied with their heads cut off between their legs. That is execution, people. These 10 men got killed execution style under the delegation of Narmer. So anytime you deal with reality, Sila Shalom, and you bring up anything about racism, I'm going to always bring this up to remind you where it started from. And this is what I brought up in the debate. And I showed that the very first pharaoh, the very first king that we have as a black man is demonstrating black on black crime. So when the Europeans see this now, the Europeans looking at this like, damn, okay, that's what we got to do to conquer? That's what he did. He killed all these people and united Upper and Lower Egypt, and he became king. The Europeans took that idea and ran with it. Started going and conquering. Macedonians started going crazy. Greeks started coming into Egypt and started to conquer.
It's good, isn't it?
But there you have it, man. You can't deny that. You got to eat that.
Facts.
They not like us. They not like us.
Cosmo Kyle in the building. What's the word, Cloud?
Hey, man. Hey, freaky ass Kemet. Listen, 69 guys. Freaky ass Kemet. Listen, 69 guys.
That's right.
Hey, run for your live. Hey.
Cal P, boy.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Listen, we beat the brakes off them niggas last night.
Boy.
I went back, I rewatched everything. They cut about 13 minutes of my round.
Yes, they did. Yes.
They cut about 13 minutes of my round. Ain't no way that you knew that Zoom wasn't on. Ain't no way you didn't. Cause if it clicked, the whole thing clicked off. You dig what I'm saying? We caught that in the actual replay that they showing on Zoom. But if you remember, we on StreamYard.
Yeah.
So Sanetta says that he had it in my thing, bro. Hey, listen, we cooked them with just a little bit of my round and y'all rounds.
Man, bro, listen to me, bro. That was nuclear last night.
Listen, we whooped them so bad. Watch this. I guarantee y'all, they do the first video about trying to or say how they won or trying to make up some excuses as in how they won, possibly. First of all, none of you were on topic. Not one of you. Even Asarium Kai wasn't on topic. Because he talking about, at least he tried it. He tried to give us cosmology and astrology and Big Bang.
At least he tried to go into his text.
At
That's
least
what I
he
was just
tried.
saying.
You dig what I'm talking about? That shit was weak and dry too.
That
you
shit
dig
got
what I'm
the
talking about? Because you kept telling us about a myth. You wasn't telling us about no science.
I know.
Exactly.
You
and
did
you
what I'm
notice when
talking
he
about.
went into
I
his
went and
myth, this nigga
rewatched
started
that
talking about
thing.
God.
Man, listen, I got to give a shout out to my dog Daryl Cosmo.
Yes, sir.
Boy, we could have put your round up against them three. It was ugly. It was real ugly.
It was, bro.
And the thing is, what I was surprised of, you dig what I'm talking about? Just because, well, I'm not surprised no more. You know what I mean? Now I told you, Mally, what happened, what we caught last night.
Yep.
Yeah. So we gonna pick that bone today. You dig what I'm talking about? Because a lot of these niggas be out here fake. You know, pump fake and acting like they one thing when they really something else.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, we caught some hoe ass niggas doing some hoe ass shit last night, and they didn't even know it. They still don't know it. But we gonna definitely just know your brother.
And then when I went back, hey Kyle, when I went back and listened to it, I remember that when it was live. I remember it. I heard it. It's like
I didn't know. I thought I heard something.
I heard it when I went back and listened. When you sent me and said go to this minute marker, 3 hours and 30. When I went there and listened to it, I said I heard that. I heard that live.
I heard it live too. Now that you know, I didn't know who was talking. You dig what I'm talking about? But I remember I heard it. Yeah. But once I went and slowed it down, I'm like, that's Sarnetta bitch ass.
Yeah, that's side Jabari.
And Jabari. Talking during the debate.
About Cosmo and Carol on the phone.
Y'all might as well bring it out. Talk to the people about it.
Yeah. Well, look, Sarnetta got up there before the debate. We gonna keep it fair. I'm the moderator. I ain't on nobody's side. I don't know you, Cosmon. I don't know you, Malachi Maccabee. I don't know you, Jabari. Don't ask me nothing. Don't say anything. We're not friends after the debate. I only like hip hop. Yeah. But did y'all know? Because I know y'all probably didn't catch it. That last night, during the debate, during the question and answer round, where they were asking their questions, right? And I was eating their ass up, barking on them. You dig what I'm talking about? Asking them questions in their round. You dig what I'm saying? If y'all notice, he kept cutting in saying, come on, you can't do that, Cosmo, because he know I know how to play the game. Right? I'm beating him up so bad. Sarnetta called Jabari. Sarnetta called Jabari during the debate and said, man, stop letting Cosmo punk y'all. He asking questions during y'all question and answer part. Y'all supposed to ask him questions. And Jabari said, yeah, you're right. Caught your dumb ass on live with an open mic trying to be slick. Jaja exposed all you crooks and fakes. Huh? Even when you think you trying to be slick, you ain't. Caught your dumb ass lying, you fake fuck nigga. You dig what I'm talking about? I got to call you a fuck nigga because those are your actions. I got to call you one. When you fake, fraudulent, and your word ain't your bond, you just a whole ass nigga to me. I don't care nothing about it. You know, we caught Sarnetta, the old man, lying, trying. Listen, we was beating them so bad, Sonetta tried to get into it. This is why he kept saying, come on, Cosmo. And then he tried to do that little hoe ass shit. Cosmo he's not being, what'd he say? He don't have no decorum, blah, 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 blah. Shit didn't work, did it? Because everybody know I had decorum. I'm just barking on your boys.
Peace to Cosmo and Cal, man.
Yeah,
That's
and,
right.
and they hoes too. You dig what I'm talking about? So yeah, my voice affects them. You dig what I'm talking about? Real niggas affect fake niggas. Ain't that why you called your boy? Ain't that why you called your boy and tried to save him? Because Cosmo was punching his little gay lights out.
Hey, your round was crucial, boy. That setup was perfect. Like you say, that setup, your round and me coming behind that was a death blow,
Listen,
nigga.
wait till y'all see my round. I'm punching.
Yeah, you went in on that shit, bro.
That shit
Ended up with JBN beating up Osiris. Oh, you didn't know I had that in my round? So JBN beating up Osiris. That's what you in.
Hey, hold it down. Hey, Okaz, hold it down for a minute. I gotta get dressed real quick. I gotta push out in a minute. I gotta go do a video for somebody.
Okay. But yeah, caught the nigga on live, calling him during the debate. Man, don't let Cosmo do that to y'all. We know he a big dog, huh? And we know you're scared, Jabari. Jabari was like, yeah, I am scared. I am a whole ass nigga. Cosmo is too much.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
I just a whole ass nigga.
Look, after my round, Jabari came in, his whole energy was different.
Man, bro, because your round was nuclear. Your round was nuclear. I heard the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. Sonetta's recording of the debate should be back, should be from StreamYard. And if it's from StreamYard, he got your entire round, big dog. You know what I mean? Right. So, hey, bro, that was a powerful.
He came in with a whole different energy. He was, and look, I started smacking him so hard, he changed his whole way of trying to come at it, right? He started talking about the white man, which all this dumb shit. Man, he walked right into C-Law's punch.
He did.
Soon as you got on that white man, C-Law went straight in there and showed y'all the white man who gave y'all everything.
Yeah, your whole modern identity as a comedian. White folks. Your whole modern identity as a comedian come from white folks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. He got mad, boy. When you asked that boy, did he practice incest? That nigga got mad. He was like, "What do you want me to say?"
Say the truth, nigga.
No. You said, "Say no."
Yeah.
Boy, nigga.
Yeah, that question and the answer round was bloody. That shit was bloody.
That nigga Cal said, "Nigga, say no, nigga. That's all you gotta say."
Man, I think he's lying about that King Semi-Boss stuff.
Boy, you know he lying about that. That nigga got mad when you asked him about the incest and trip off this. He agreed that it is incest amongst the mythological gods.
Yep.
He admitted it.
Homosexuality,
you know me, bro. Hey man, that deal was powerful, man. Hey man, I had fun though.
You see what? Yeah, I did too.
I had fun last night, bro. That shit did too,
fun, man. Hey Mally, I'm gonna be for real. Kemet was easier than the Bruise.
Yeah, that shit was too easy. Actually,
it was really easy.
And then what y'all see, Kemet ain't got no science, man. This nigga Asar tried to teach the Big Bang, the shit that came out in the 1930s, as if it comes from ancient Kemet. Y'all listen to me. Listen to me. That shit got debunked so quick, it was scary. So that means his entire first round got took down. Right?
Yeah, did you see me take out Nepal?
Nepal, look. Man, look, so textbook, boy. That was classic. Nepal Shadal built her whole round off of just saying this. Oh, it says that the earth doesn't get its heat from the sun. You can't take this serious. She repeated that about 100 times in her rounds, Cal. And her round was based off the fact that Owaspy says that the earth doesn't receive its heat from the sun.
Right.
And she was trying to make Owaspy seem as if that's why you can't take this serious. You know what I mean? These slave masters came up with this. You know, we all know that the earth receives its heat from the sun, if I'm not mistaken.
You don't know.
As soon as she was saying that, Jabari monkey ass leaned forward, grabbed his little necklace of Rob, put it up in the camera. I said, "Oh, okay. So y'all think we playing, right, bro?"
Right.
By the time when you look, you rebutted her in 3 nanoseconds, boy. You know what I mean? And look, it was so classic. What you say, okay, well, if the earth receives its heat from the sun, then why is the space between the sun and the earth negative 447 degrees? It's freezing cold. Freezing cold.
Wah, wah, wah. That shit didn't hit. That shit didn't hit like you thought it was gonna hit.
Dang, man down. Man
Knocked her
down.
out real quick.
And then Daryl Cosmon just put something in our chat, bro. I don't know if you saw it. It's a comment. It's a comment on the comment board. Go to the debate chat. Go to the debate chat and look at that comment that Daryl Cosmon screenshotted. And pull that up if you can. Look what somebody said. And they say, look, I'm not choosing sides or nothing, but look what they said about that. See? People ain't as stupid as you think. People ain't as stupid as you think. Dude straight said it. He say this. He say that the Owaspy is right on that. Right? And he say trip off this. In the wintertime, the sun is the closest to the earth, and yet it's the coldest time of the year.
Damn, yeah. Damn, he say, yeah. He say, this dude from London.
What'd he say, Cal?
Say, I'm not taking any sides.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just one seeking knowledge. In the winter months, the sun is closer to the planet, but the planet is cooler because planet radiation and temperatures all comes from the earth and is reflected back from the temperature gauge known as the sun. Right? On this point, I can see what the brothers are saying, what the Owaspy brothers are saying. And he hit him with the old Daryl. What is electricity isn't an explosion? He hitting the pie with the lightning and thunder being part of an explosion is an interesting concept and may hold some credence. It exactly holds credence. What they don't know is the lightning bolt is an explosion, right? The thunder, right, that comes, or what's called thunder, the sound that comes out of the explosion, from the explosion, is thunder. The noise you hear, not the light you see. The noise you hear from the explosion is called thunder. So yes, the noise of the explosion or the explosion is called thunder when you're hearing it. When you're seeing the explosion, it is called lightning. What don't y'all get, man? We'll punch all on y'all.
Yeah, come on, man.
And then see, this is why they don't like to talk to me, because see, once you start getting smart like you this and that, Cosmon gonna punch you in your face every single time, and I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna tell you I'm smarter than you, more intelligent than you, with a higher spirit rate than you. I'm gonna prove it, and then talk bad to you. So have a little decorum when you talk to the gang. Be a little humble. You dig what I'm talking about? Don't try to force nothing on us. We gonna beat you up. Y'all gonna recognize we got the highest science in the game. Nobody can deal with us. Nobody. And there are always going to be thinking people in this world. You dig what I'm talking about? There are always going to be thinking people in this world, highly intelligent men in this world. You dig what I'm saying? Well, guess what they're saying? They're saying, well, damn, them Owaspy boys got a point. I never looked at it that way. I never looked at it that way. Then you see, I had Napa so flustered. I just asked her one question. She can't shut up. When you show her that she don't know shit, Napa's not the sharpest knife in the drawer anyway.
No,
You dig what I'm talking about? I don't even think Napa is a knife. She
no.
might be a spoon.
Her elevator don't go all the way to the top, man.
No, man. No, but when I asked her, I asked her a simple question. All you had to do was follow my premise, and you would have stayed okay. But see, since y'all disingenuous, I set you up for this stuff. Teach us, tell us why or how teaching homosexuality and incest to our children, right? How does it benefit our children scientifically? Oh, peep, pop, peep, 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 poop, pop. I'll punch you down too. You see what she did though? She was smart about one smart move she said that whole night. Because he said, do you want to debate Cosmo? She said, no.
No.
No. I don't want to debate Cosmo. That nigga too crazy.
That nigga
crazy.
That nigga nuts.
Yeah. Because you know I'll punch your ovaries out your back. Body blow you so many times. You don't even, and then I don't even, shame on you, Napa.
Not the ovaries.
Man, I will punch them through her spleen. Now, body blow. They think I look like Hagler out there. Listen, the thing is, that was the smartest move she made. And then look, why are you up here caping for your historic enslaver? You up there Millie rocking for Amun-Ra. You doing a Millie rock for Amun-Ra. You Millie rocking. So you praise Amun-Ra now? Fuck Yahweh, right? Forget that Jehovah in your book. El Elonai, El Elyon, El Shaddai. Forget Shaddai, huh? Yeah, you gonna go ahead and bust it open for Amun-Ra. You nasty. You dig what I'm talking about? And your ancestors are ashamed of you, nigga. You dig what I'm talking about? You damn niglet. You up there looking crazy. Crazy. And got beat up for no reason. You didn't even have to get beat up. All you had to do was keep your little funny nose out. Now, the crazy part is I didn't even get to the parts. If y'all think that question and answer round was bad, I didn't even get to the good part. Listen, this is what I know. They didn't even show my round for real. But the question and answer was so deadly. I made we made Sinetta get on the phone, break the rules, and call his homeboy because I'm punching on these niggas so bad.
So hold on, you said what happened now again? You said what happened?
At the 3-hour, 38-minute mark on the tape.
You talking about on the debate we did last night?
On the debate we did last night. On the debate we did last night, on the 3-hour and 30-minute mark, when they're in their question and answer part, right? When they asking questions to us, you see how I kept answering the question, but extending the time. You dig what I'm talking about? Making them waste time. This is a tactic. You dig what I'm talking about? This is a debate tactic.
Okay.
Now, see, I already know they emotionally charged. So when I hit them with something, I smack them. And then I step back. They ain't got no choice but they keep coming. You dig what I'm talking about? And I just back them down. I back them down, and they just keep talking. And the next thing you know, they done wasted 2-3 minutes. I kept doing that.
Right.
So Sinetta cut in and said, "Come on, Cosmo." And then when I really start beating on them, and they kept answering my questions in their question and answer round, I was asking them questions and they were answering me. Right? During the question and answer round. Then he took me off the screen. Oh, see, y'all gonna lose. See, that trick no good. You tried that shit with the Hebrews too. You tried that with the Hebrews. Tried to derail their momentum. Right? In our last debate. You did it to the Hebrews.
Right.
Now you try to do it to us, but trick no good. Because everybody know you was lying. We seen you capping. And then in the 3-hour, 30-minute mark, while Napaz talking, Sinetta didn't know he had an open mic on, right? He didn't know. During the debate, he called, during the question and answer, he calls Jabari on the phone, Sinetta. Remember, he was talking in the beginning. Oh, I don't know you, Sila Shalom. I don't know you. I don't know you.
Right. So what happened now?
What he do over here?
Right. So what he do now?
We caught his dumb ass at the 3-hour and 38-minute mark on an open mic. He didn't know the mic was open. He calling Jabari and say, "Man, stop letting Pazman do y'all like that. It's y'all round. It's y'all round." But he asking you questions. That's why when I kept punching on the pie, I was punching on the pie. He cut in and said, "Come on, Cosmo, you're not supposed to be asking them questions." Now, if they letting me,
and you know what though too, he stopped Nepal around because Nepal screen wasn't sharing all that. He stopped around like it was supposed to be no stopping of the round once it starts. So you know he reneged on that too.
Yeah, and then at the last minute, you gonna give us 20-minute round, 5-minute rebuttals. But then at the last minute, you change up the whole format. What will it hurt to give us everybody a rebuttal? Like it was set up. As a matter of fact, it would have been so much worse. I got to agree with Daryl Cosmon. Daryl Cosmon said, "Bro, if we would have had rebuttals, they wouldn't have got nothing off."
Yeah.
Nothing. None of that old fake, the Irons is white people.
Listen, still using the same text.
Listen, I'm going to tell y'all stupid. We didn't debate about 30 niggas. Every single one has come with this Iron is white people stuff. Why don't y'all look right in the verse up under that? The white and yellow part? They still Negroes.
Yeah, how many times we done
And
spoke?
look up under that. Look up under that verse. First book of the Lords. Look up under it.
Yeah, they was going for low blows, man. They couldn't withstand the force of Vortexia, my nigga.
No, punch it.
That Vortexia had them niggas caught up in that whirlwind, head dizzy. That spinning had their head dizzy.
Spinning. While the barrel was spinning. Boom, 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 boom. Listen, y'all boys was dumping. Mally round was fire. Mally round was fire. Listen, when that nigga told him, when he told him, Jabari, your calendar was created in 4241. That nigga Jabari did like this. Because he didn't know that. I want y'all to recognize Jabari as a historian, purportedly. How are you a historian without a historical timeline?
Exactly. You asked him, Cal.
I asked you, what year was the calendar invented? He didn't know.
He didn't even know.
He said 5200 BC. He said 5200 BC or some shit. That's when you said no, it was 42.
Wrong. Yeah,
and then
that's
Mally, you
wrong.
was like the Hebrew calendar. I mean the Kemetic calendar is 4200 BC. There was no Kemet then.
There was no Kemet in 4241 BC.
What no Kemet?
You
know what I mean?
That lineup, that first rebuttal, that set the tone.
Yeah.
Daryl,
That
of course,
big
set the
bang.
tone. But
big
it's
bang
always
listen.
good when you could, you know what I mean, check a nigga shit right quick and then go with your shit compared to just
The
going to your
crazy
shit. And
part
they said
is
some
that
shit.
one punch knocked him off his feet. His whole round didn't even matter no more.
Yeah, it canceled his whole round out.
Because
his whole round was
depending
about
on
Big Bang.
Yeah.
His
And
whole
the
round
nigga
was
who
about
made Big Bang say you can't use this in any religious faith-based order to try to prove the creation of the world. The nigga who made it said that. Who, by the way, was a Jesuit priest.
Yeah. Their understanding of Kemet comes on the shoulders of Catholics and Christians.
Yeah.
They Christianized the Egypt understanding. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The same way the European Jews compiled the Tanakh, then niggas trying to make the claim like, oh, nah, nigga, that's our ancestors did that. No, nigga, these Europeans did this shit.
Yeah, so look, if the crowd is paying attention, this is how the order went down, right? Daryl Cosmine did his 5-minute intro and then his round, right? Next up was Asar on Team Kemet. He based his whole entire round on the Big Bang. He tried to connect the Big Bang, something that was invented by a Jesuit priest in the 1930s, to ancient Kemetian cosmogony.
Right.
That's what he attempted to do.
Right.
All right.
But see, look, Melly, hold that thought. He'll use that, but then trying to critique us using the 1881 book.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's utter hypocrisy. So then the bros and them, you know, they hit up because we got our own thing going, and like, hey, Mally, what's up? Look, I know you got your stuff timed out, but look, hit that Big Bang. I'm like, I say less. I'm on it.
That nigga
You know
dropped
what I mean?
off. I'm like, where Mally go? I said that nigga over there putting it together right now.
Nigga, I made sure I had to make sure I knew where I was reading real quick and then get back to the round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So bro, I was like, I say less shit. Fuck it, I'm a team player. So as he was finishing his round, I said, man, them niggas right. Like this about to crush this nigga because I already read it now. I got it down pat by the time he finished his round. I was like, I'm about to crush this nigga and mock him at the same time. You know what I mean? So then I come through with the rebuttal. I'm like, God, I apologize for y'all having to sit through that. Asar, you know good and damn well, you know, to start talking to him. You know what I mean? Like he a little joker.
Yeah, little homie.
You know what I mean?
Hey, look, this is how I know they know they lost. I'm gonna tell you how I know. First of all, Asar M. Ka, the realest one on that side.
Yeah.
Right? So when Asar M. Ka tells me, Cosmine, you owe me a drink. that mean I done punched on you, boy. you didn't already admitted that I done whooped you, and now I owe you a drink. Yeah, nigga. That's how that worked.
Yeah.
You think what I'm talking about? The winner buys.
Exactly. So
the
then
winner
look.
buys drinks, not the loser.
Yeah. Hey, so look at this. So after we rebut the Big Bang, then I go into time and show you how time works objectively and how certain cycles repeat and all that. But I'm going into my round knowing I'm not going to get to the end of it because I dedicated the first few minutes of my round to debunking that Big Bang. So I'm in there cooking and I'm just taking my time rolling through it because I'm knowing that Kemet ain't got nothing for this. It ain't like they about to come because Asar just went, so either Jabari or Nepal's going behind me. That's what I'm thinking as I'm rolling with it, right? So I get done.
That's no threat.
Yeah, no threat at all. So when I get done, Nepal comes up and she plays the race card. Now, mind you, Asar is the only one that went on that side so far. We debunked his whole round in 3 nanoseconds. Nepal comes up. She's number 2 on their side, right? She plays the race card, and then she spends the rest of her round talking about how silly of a waspy to claim that the earth doesn't receive its heat from the sun. She built her whole round off this. Right behind her, Cosmon Cal comes and he debunks her entire talking point. Guess what, y'all? In 2 nanoseconds with logic, and then he even pulled up the article. The James Webb Telescope is going toward the sun and it's getting colder. Why is the space between the sun and the earth negative 447 degrees Fahrenheit? Why? That
Can
right
you
there.
prove any heat can travel 93 million miles?
Exactly. So what Cal did was cancel out of a second round. You see? What we're doing in the beginning of our first 2 rounds, my round and Cal's round, destroyed the first 2 rounds of Kemet.
Yeah.
It destroyed their first. So ain't nobody left over there now but Jabari. This is how this thing went last night. And then Cal get into his round and start cooking. I'm talking about cooking so bad they cut 13 minutes of the live feed. What is you talking about? Huh? And before he went out, he was bombing. And at this point, realize this: their first 2 rounds don't even count no more because their entire talking points were debunked in the first 2 seconds or 2 minutes of our rounds. Big Bang, and that the earth doesn't receive its heat from the sun. We smashed that shit in the first 2 minutes, then got into our rounds. So we 3 round, when Cal is doing his, we got 3 rounds up to their 0. SARS round don't count at this point, nor does Nepal's round because their talking point's been debunked. So behind Cosmon Cal comes who? Jabari. And guess what he does? He plays the race card specifically. Remind you, this is a scientific debate, but he don't know we had a bird trap set for him. He walking right into Sela Shalom's round, and we already had it cooked up that he gonna go ahead and cook y'all with the Egyptian or the European Authority of Egyptology.
He walked right into
it. That
right
was the lineup.
You dig what I'm talking about? Actually, the crazy part is that couldn't have been set up better.
Facts.
Them at the whole debunking Big Bang, debunking the fact that they think space is hot and that the sun gives the earth heat. You dig debunking that, and then debunking that whole racist white man talk. They walked right into our punches.
Exactly. Facts.
Every one of their rounds set up to be debunked by our round, and then breezed past in the information that we revealing afterwards. Because you got to talking about one white man who say he didn't write our book.
Right.
And then we went and looked at Egypt, and everything in Egypt was written by a white man, and no black scholars did nothing. Right? And that your so-called new age black scholars learn from these white boys like E.A. Wallace Budge. They learn from Petrie, Champollion, Kroger. You dig what I'm talking about? Whatever his name is, Krager. Learn from them niggas.
Yeah.
That's who Dr. Ben learned from. He was at the feet of a white man. That's who Van Sertima was at the feet of. He was at the feet of a white man. See, that's only a problem for you.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem. If it's a white boy right here and he got the truth, nigga, I need some of that.
Right. Run in pockets.
I don't care if a blue-bellied river otter came and gave me the truth. I don't care what it was. You dig what I'm talking about? Is it the truth? When we read into it, Malachi, and we look into it, is it truth?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we don't ever have a problem with the white guy. So that's why we just throw it right back at y'all and beat y'all up. And I knew they was gonna do that, but I did not know that Jabari was gonna walk right into the
Man, the way it was set up,
Yeah,
he
that shit
did.
was perfect.
He
That was
walked.
perfect.
He walked right into that, bro. I was
That's
like,
why if you look at the round before and the round after, two different energy. It's
yeah,
two different energy. He
yeah,
kind of looked like Zion Lex after I did my round of Zion Lex. He was kind of flooded. He ain't like know how to approach what
And
happened.
look, his energy. Listen, his energy was what Mally say lower than snail nuts. Because
lower the
listen,
snail nuts.
after my round, he came in fast. He was just his energy was different. Remember, he had all that rah-rah in the beginning.
He took the same thing
I
with
took
Eliara.
the steam out his
Off these
ass with
niggas,
that.
man.
And then he went even lower. He got to talk about race and stuff that ain't have nothing to do with
They deflected to the point where they were like, oh, so you're trying to say that the Africans didn't write them? Nah, nigga, you know exactly what I said. You know exactly what I said. You couldn't build up
You showed me
a black man in the 1760s. I went from the 1600s all the way to the 2000s. And I said, nigga, show me a nigga.
Right?
And
No.
made the
Show
attempt
me
to try to show
anybody who they teach.
Yeah.
In any Egyptian classroom as a founding father of Egypt, that's a nigga. That's all you got to do. We ain't talking. And then the dude he showed is he tried to say, oh, he's a Nubian brother, nigga. That's an Arab.
That's just
Not only that, you ain't sourcing him up in the debate. You just use him as try to find something. Just like when Judah Nash tried to find something, he tried to find Onias and nigga. I just ran down a
nigga. Onias is a Greek
white
boy.
Coming on down, and you try to use Onias, and he a white boy. Come on.
Yep, he a white boy too. Onias the third, Onias the fourth, all of them. Onias the first. They're all white boys.
Exactly.
Depicted as white boys.
Exactly. Nehemiah was good, fam. I see you in the background.
Man, hey, that was fun last night, bro.
That was easy.
Yeah, it was fun. That was easy. It's like you dig, and then just for the fact that the so-called Grand Master didn't go into Kemet. That should let you know right there. Jabari did not go into Kemet. Asar's the only nigga that attempted to do it.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie. It may have been better if Reggie was on the team.
Yeah.
Reggie would have did a better job.
Yeah.
He would have came behind Asar's work probably.
Yeah. Reggie should have been there instead of Jabari.
Reggie should have been there instead of Nepal.
Yeah.
Instead of Nepal. There you go. Instead of Nepal.
Because see, I can keep 100 where it's 100 at. Now, even though he didn't show nothing, like he didn't prove it, he didn't show anything about cosmogony, time, and creation. At least he went into Kemet.
Yeah.
You did what I'm talking about? Hey, little girl.
But hey, fam, I gotta get ready to push out. I gotta go do a video shoot, man, for Hitman Sam and Sam.
It is what it is, man. Love, light, and balance, man. You know it's always love over this way. Sela Shalom, Cosmon, Carol, hey, Daryl, Cosmon. We're gonna be doing this for a long time. You dig? All praises to the ever-present creator, the all in all, the always was, is, and ever shall be. Hey, it's your brother Malachi, Megaton, Light Bomb, Maccabee. Hey, I catch y'all in between now and then, man. Love, light, and balance.
Love, light. King. Hey, peace, man. Hey, look, y'all go to Cosmon Cal TV, sub, like, share, man. Hey, listen. Proud of you, Sela, man. Listen, man, it was a good job last night, man.
You cooked your round and my round behind that. That was overkill, my nigga.
Nasty. Ooh.
That was overkill.
Hey, listen. I can't wait till he show this whole thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that. And you know what I want to see for real? I want to see Mally slow this thing down and slow cook it. That's gonna be a body bag.
Slow down. When the slowdown comes, that's gonna reveal all right there. That's gonna tell it all.
Yeah, but
you going live? You going live? You about to go live or what?
I can't go live. Oh, I know y'all like where the hell Cosmon been at this week? He ain't went live none this week. They gave me a strike, so I don't think I can go live till like Tuesday.
Oh, okay, cool. That's all good shit.
What
about the Creator Gang channel? You can't go live on there?
On where? On the Creator Gang?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and see what if I can do it.
Yeah, if that shit work, then that'll be dope. Shit.
Okay, yeah, because I definitely go live, talk my
sir.
stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? You know I'm gonna talk my stuff.
I already know. That's what I'm waiting on.
Them boys, hey, look, them boys was terrified of your brother last night.
Man, you was cooking, bro. Trust me.
Terrified.
They was on edge. They was on edge.
Yeah.
It was all flooded. The only nigga who wasn't flooded was Asar.
And then I called them all out. Who want it?
Yeah.
Who want to deal with me?
Exactly.
Y'all say, oh, he's this and he wild and he. But why?
When
well,
you concentrate
so
that information, when you was going through your round, that's when they was seeing the best of Cosmology. Now it's like, damn, we can't say nothing. He get a chance to talk his shit. Yeah, that shit was under their skin, bro. Yeah,
bang, all on your head. All on your head. Wasn't nothing you can say. And then I showed JBN beating your little mummy god up at the end.
Oh yeah, that shit was that shit.
Y'all they not ready for Cosmon.
Yeah,
they not ready. Now, see, the thing is, they think scholars supposed to be soft, weak niggas like Reggie, like Dr. Ben, like Van Sertima. Right? They think this new age of scholars supposed to be pussies like they were.
This is why it's called Create a Gang for a reason, nigga. We got a background in the history. Like, we come from the hip hop street era, so it's like, nigga, we come in with that energy.
And I'm in the line of the real Osir, not the false Chile Mong out of Egypt. I'm in line of the real Osir, a severe disciplinarian. I came to discipline the planet.
You know what I mean? They ain't
come in that line, not this fake nigga you got up in Egypt that got you.
Let's cross compare the Osirians and shit. You know what I mean? But we gonna touch on that though, Ken. Let me get up out of here, man.
Okay, then, bro.
Get to the city real quick and knock this out.
Hey, man, y'all go to Cosmon Cal TV, KOSMON CAL TV. Yeah, this young Kruger up out of here, man. Freddie, big brother.
That's right.
Yeah, I was definitely in them boys' nightmares last night. Definitely in their nightmares last night, boy. We listen, C-Lock, I gotta say this before you go.
No, it's all good, my nigga.
This was way easier than even I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, true. I was real relaxed, bro. I was like, I don't feel no
relaxed. You know what I mean?
I don't feel no motion on that side. There wasn't even Jabari didn't even have a real presentation. He was flooded just like Zion Lex after I did my round. He was kind of like,
there you go, Tikva. That's what I'm thinking, Tikva. Right? Cause soon as I called Nepal a Hebrew pickaninny. I called her a Hebrew pickaninny up here buck dancing for your historic enslaver. Boop.
And Dane came back and addressed it in the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, came back. Hey, do me a favor for you, Lee. See, like, play that motherfucker.
You already know. I'm closing out with that shit, nigga. That's gonna be the new opening and closing for the next couple of months, nigga. Fuck that. y'all niggas take it and download it for yourselves and shit, man.
Hey, y'all go to Jehovah Chronicles, man, over there at Cosmon Cal TV, man. Sub, like, share. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
Salute, Cosmon Cal in the building.
Hey, quick thing though.
What's up?
Just breathe in, let that light in, y'all. Cosmon, I'm out of this thing. Peace.
Peace, King. Yes. You got the Create a Gang came through. You know what I mean? It was an excellent debate last night, no doubt. You know what I mean? Real respectable. You know what I mean? But when it came to the information on the subject topic, we definitely delivered. Regardless of the bias, we the underdogs. You know, Jabari and them, those the favorite of the House of Conscience. But as the underdogs who came through, we definitely delivered on the information. And with that, your boy Salat Shalom is out of here. We're going to leave out with the legendary diss track. As you know, we may play it even twice. Who knows? But peace and blessings. We out of here, fam. Create a Gang is undefeated. Create a Gang is undefeated. Know that. They not like us. Separate the real from the fake is a must. We stand on Creator and no God we trust. Team Kemet got crushed into powder and dust. Woo! Kemet looking bad now. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many men down? Look at us all running, ducking, trying to skip town. Up
Power wonder then you Hebrew, what you Kemet now? Siding with the people that enslaved your own people now? Chop you up into pieces and throw you in the river now. Reggie right beside you, get ate by Kemet, crocodile. Look, we got them running, covering square miles. Scared to death, what's left only to take the crown. Get smashed down on your own stomping ground. We took over like the Hicksons on your turf doing a disco. Two-stepping, no half-stepping with the info. You wouldn't even know the book of the dead, bro, if it wasn't for the translation done by my sparrow. Your time's narrow, semi-missiles blow out your arch arrows. Arches down, so goes the pharaoh. I saw him reading the glyphs like he an expert, but where he learned that from? This about to hurt. First translation came from Samuel Birch. European Egyptology gave you it first. You couldn't translate a bird to a word without looking up them European definition verbs. Y'all niggas acting like y'all blackity black, frontin' to the people, man, y'all niggas actually whack. Your pathetic comedic creation meant it's a trap. The blind leading the blind with no actual facts. Jabario Saze, you softer than Sade. Come to find out he followed Yahweh. That was your execution, you par Rosicrucian. Western thought you using, you are quite confusing. Don't know what you doing, how my eye got you moving. Right now you are losing, at your wake I'm viewing. R.I.P. communion, mummy wrapped in ruin. OSP is ruling, science has been proven. All motion moving, you live in an illusion. Who you think you fooling, think you need some schooling. It's like Reggie out here living in a ghost town, walking around like I see dead people around. I don't believe in spirits, but I believe them now. Stuttering Stanley, you can have a seat now.
Stuttering Stanley, stuttering Stanley, stuttering Stanley, stuttering Stanley.
Shut up, you freak!
Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. 69 gods, 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. Freaky ass Kemet, they got 69 gods. 69 gods, 69 gods.
That was cool.
Creator gang is undefeated. Creator gang is undefeated. And it's gonna remain that way. And it's gonna remain that way.
I'll be able to get you some though, baby.